Duse M,
Jump on it, jump on it, jump on it.
Ride it like Jockey, the hell smoking that loud, lace the yak with mouth. Make your mama proud, popping it like shot. Turn up, it's a gangster party.
PT, ain't never popped a Molly, but if I ever catch Mac, I'ma pop a Holly. I don't even rob a cop the Harley. Blowing so much green, I shame Marley. Yeah, I push the line to its full limit. Hit the hole like 22, boy, I'm a young Emmett. Nothing go like snow, now that's a cold image. Still whistling, sending, knocking them white women. Only reason I do it to avenge Emmett. To the day they go before and they box me out. Knowing me, it don't matter, I simply change my route. On my hobby.
Hold on. Where's? Welcome to the Damu Kiwe Conversations, home of the West Coast, the voice of the culture. It's Duse M's the Don. And I know y'all probably was over there checking out the video. We gonna go back over that and break that down to the very last compound. We got the content. Y'all already know what it do, man. Bang that like button, bang that like button, bang that like button. And if you didn't know, now you know. You know what I'm saying? So, you niggas is busters. You niggas is busters. You was not trying to be seen with me, John Bankhead Kid, the barber. ETE, Damu Kiwe Conversations, Duse M the Don, Carolina Connect TV, salute Duse M the Yael, King Buck Wild, salute, Megan Davis, Kid the Barber. We got the content. Look at Megan Davis talking about, hey, Monte, Slim Fat Dude, what up? Bless, peace, love, and life, family. Hey, peace, love, and blessings. Nina 13, what up? Salute, look, not too much on the union. Listen, we all just get along? King Buckwild, salute Duse M's in the whole chat, and bang the like button, man. Bang that like button. Get the people up in here as they come from up over here to over here, from up over there to over here. We definitely need them to pull up. Renegade Duchess, salute. You know what I'm saying? Bay Area in this bit, Sneaker Valley, salute. G, what up, bro? My brother in here. My brother. Big Money York, keep going, man. We gonna go to the top. Keep rising to Zoo. Shout out to New Jersey. We got my partner Zoo up in here. A real loco. Hey, my bad, Zoo. I wasn't supposed to let them know that I knew some real lokes out of Jersey. You know what I'm saying? My bad. I'm thing keep going up. Bro, why my thing keep going up? I hope y'all was hearing me. I was shouting everybody out. Yes, hit the damn like button. Salute to everybody in the chat. Free Big U, man. Big U. I am more optimistic Big U's finna get out on this case than I've ever been. Let's start off there. Right. I am more optimistic Big U is finna get out of this MDCLA than I've ever been in my life. Bang that like button. You know what I'm saying? And what it is, see, every time because whenever I go to Instagram, that's what's going on. All right, so yeah, that's what's up. G, salute, Zoo Life, salute. You know what I'm saying? Sneaker Valley, salute. Yay, area. And they just, every time, they just mute me up. Southern Force, what up? Is you coming up, brother? Hold on, brother. Let's see what you trying to do, brother. I'm dropping the link. Fam West TV, Southern Force. If y'all coming up, y'all can come up. We got a nice show for y'all. a beautiful show for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I hope that y'all prepared for this. You dig? And get your popcorn, roll up your blunt, you know what I'm saying? Your Swisher Sweets, you know what I'm saying? Your backwoods, whatever it is that is your preference, you know what I'm saying? Whatever is your preference. Reg Dog 89, Wack better cancel Christmas. Listen, man, Wack, you don't know how real what you just said is. H-Mob, salute, man. I put okay, you already got it. Let me see. I don't see Fam West yet. Salute Southern Forces in the building. Carolina Connect TV had to come over here with the good people, man.
Great premiere, man. Great premiere, man. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, that's that. We gonna go back over it. But first, you heard that fake paperwork Wack put out, Luke H-Mob. That paperwork ain't fake, bro. Maybe you don't know. You do know that all you got to do is go to Pace Monitor, not Pacer, because the case isn't on Pacer. Pace Monitor usually keeps cases that are originally sealed and that are unsealed that don't make it to Pacer. So you got to go to Pace Monitor. Take that paperwork and upload it to ChatGPT, and they'll explain it to you. Don't be spreading fake news if you don't know what you're talking about, brother. You know what I'm saying? Not that one. No, that's the one that they saying, H-Mob. They saying that this some other shit. What other shit you talking about? You got to be careful. You got to clarify because that's been the rumor going around. Oh, that paperwork that Wack put out is fake. Nah, Wack didn't even put that paperwork out. They reacted to it. You know what I'm saying? They definitely reacted to it, but they didn't do it. Gumby ain't never coming home now. Oh, yeah, man, that he told them where the thing was at. But the good thing is we already talked to Big U lawyers, so we finna get a subpoena the records for that phone. We don't SBGB TV talking about it on this channel. H-Mob, that's where you came with it. Oh, man, that's where we having the watch. You over there with him? How is he gonna read some paperwork and he's a rat? We've been exposed to SBGB TV. I even forgot his name. Bro, the dude, SGB Gleazy, the dude Gleazy from SBGB TV had a change of name. But the cold thing about it, the change of name he used was filed in California, but he utilized the address to change it down in Delaware, the square from Delaware. Go check that out on my channel, bro. The square from Delaware. So that's how I matched it that it was him. Yeah, he been working. It was something Briscoe, right? His name was something Briscoe. I can find it. All you got to do is go on my channel and it says Square from Delaware.
Yeah, Donnie Brasco. That's his name. I remember that. Donnie Brasco, some shit.
It was Briscoe close to Donnie Brasco, yeah. Oh well, yeah. SBGBTV straight buster got busted. Man, we been exposed that dude, man. Listen, William Briscoe, that's what it was. Look, we finna pull it up right now because y'all got me pumped up because I forgot it was William. Yeah. I think William was the last name.
And that's
Briscoe.
Left his keys in the car.
Yeah, left his kids in the car.
Nasty
he
word.
Was just a cold piece of Shut your mouth. Oh, let me put it in there. William Briscoe, and then we put Delaware. Delaware, the Della Square. Delaware, the Della Square. Delaware versus what's called. He had got a lawsuit too. Man leaves 4 kids in an SUV. Look, here it go right here. Wait, look. Hold on before we flame up CS2 back. Here we go. There it go. Uh-oh. Delaware State Police find drugs on man who left 4 kids in an SUV while gambling in a casino. William Briscoe, that's his name, abandoned kids aged 4 to 12 in a running SUV while in Delaware Park Casino. Yeah, man, that's him, man. There he goes. Oh,
That's
this
him.
nigga got the predator
Oh,
head.
man.
The predator head.
5 by 5.
Remember, he didn't want. Damn, that nigga head is tall. That shit go back. Damn, bro.
Nigga dude, why his head that big and he wasn't thinking straight then?
And he a little nigga, bro. He got the cocaine up under his sleeve, walking up out the thing. He up in the casino doing lean eyes. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I know y'all didn't come over here for that nobody, but we just wanted to let hold on, let me get back. I know y'all didn't come over here for that nobody, man, but we just wanted to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying? Donnie Briscoe. See, I don't know him like that. Yeah, H-Mob, you got to do a background check. Deuce, you should post a doc on YouTube showing every Fed case CS2 Bag has been involved in over the years. You right, bro. I counted 6 myself. I think I counted 7. But we're going to go through some of it today. So maybe y'all can, I don't really know how to edit. He took all the downward departures from the government. Yeah, he did take them downward departures. He had the Rule 35B. He had the 5K1. What's up, Kiwes and Damu, ladies and non-affiliates? What up? Yeah, man. Listen, man. Remember, he was like, that's not my name. Wack is working on going in witness protection. Nah, that's it. He knows Big U will beat this case. It's crumbling before our eyes. Listen, it's crumbled, bro. Yeah, he had drugs. Don't forget he liked that booger sugar booger. P. White, UK. Shout out to the UK. Fantasy Bay, Bambi. What up? 100 Brick City. Salute. Listen, man, we got the good people here today. I'm going to give y'all what y'all came for. You dig? Let's go ahead and go like this, right? So, let's go like this. All right. Today, we got to talk about something bigger than headlines, bigger than gossip, bigger than podcasts. We got to talk about the big U RICO case. We got to talk about allegations surrounding Wack100, and most important, we got to talk to young men in the inner city about survival, awareness, and mental discipline. Because what we're watching unfold right now is exactly how traps are built. Not just street traps, legal traps. The big picture, if the claims being discussed today are true, that someone paid a witness to accuse Big U of extortion and robbery, then we are no longer talking about street politics. We are talking about federal crime. We are talking about witness tampering. We are talking about obstruction of justice. We are talking about conspiracy to manufacture a case. And this is where young men need to pay attention, because the streets don't just chew you up with bullets. They chew you up with paperwork, indictments, wiretaps, snitches, and false narratives. So a message to you young brothers. Y'all got to understand this. The gang lifestyle or the street lifestyle is not a brotherhood. It's not loyalty, not family. It is a business model that runs on bodies, bail money, lawyers, snitches, and prison beds. Everybody want to look like a boss till it's time to sit in a cell. Everybody wants to be respected until somebody offers money that respects turns into paper. You have to be mentally sharper than your environment. You have to realize the same people who hype you up will be the same who point at you. So people get set up. Let's talk about that. Here's how the trap works. First, they introduce you to fast money. Then they normalize crime. Then they attach your name to other people's actions. Then when pressure comes, somebody cooperates. Somebody lies. Somebody says your name. Now your life has become a federal spreadsheet. Not because you were a kingpin, but because you were reachable. That's why intelligence is power. Not street intelligence, legal intelligence. So if payments to a witness are true, if it is proven that money was paid to influence a witness, that is not entertainment. That is a serious federal offense. That is witness tampering. That is obstruction of justice. That is subordination of perjury. That is conspiracy. That carries decades in federal prison. No Instagram posts, no podcast clips, no viral moment is worth that. Here's the twist. If you actually did something illegal, you don't brag about it. You don't hint about it. You don't troll about it. You get quiet. So if these allegations are true, then somebody may have already exposed themselves. Now, how this could affect Big U's case? If a key witness is proven to be paid or coached, their credibility collapses. Their credibility collapses, everything connected to their statements becomes questionable. Wiretaps, search warrants, arrest, RICO, predicates, all of it can be challenged. That's what lawyers call fruits of the poisonous tree. Meaning, if the tree is corrupt, the fruit is corrupt. That's how big federal cases fall apart. Not with noise, but with paperwork. Now, the real lesson, young brothers, the lesson isn't about who's right. The lesson isn't about who's wrong. The lesson is this entire ecosystem is designed to consume you, black brother. Whether you're guilty, whether you're innocent, whether you're halfway in, whether you're just associated. Once your name enters the system, your life is never the same. And that's why the real flex is staying free, building something legal, owning something, controlling your future, not looking tough for people who ain't gonna give a fuck about you enough to visit you, right? Not chasing approval from people who disappear when indictments hit. If these allegations are false, they'll be tested in court. If they're true, then justice will expose it. Either way, let this be a warning. The streets don't love you. The system doesn't care about you. Your future depends on you. Stay mentally sharp. Stay legally clean. Stay alive. This is Duse M to Don and the Damu Kiwe Conversation. To show that we got somebody up here. Don Dada, we ain't bringing you up, Don Dada. All you talk about is Don Dada. John, what Don Dada? No, we ain't bringing you up. You're a distraction. Let's go. We finna get into the content. For those that didn't see it earlier, this is some nasty work. Oh, we gotta show that first. My bad. My bad. So shout out to Nina Boy, man. Nina Boy's been going through some serious threats. You know, last night he reacted to our content. You know what I'm saying? After he reacted to our content, well, I let Nina Boy tell you. He can explain it better than me. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it. Damu Kiwe Conversation. Let's go.
All right, YouTube. What's the big old deal? Me and y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy. We back at it. Yeah, man, it's getting crazy on this internet streets, though, right? Before we get into the content, though, man, y'all gotta understand something, man. You know, I'm just a content creator, do my reactions and shit, man. I ain't better than nobody, right? So, I was reacting to Duse M's content yesterday, right? I get a text. Where the phone at? I get a DM from Wack100. Wack100 jump in the DM with the I'm in my feelings bag, right? So, you know, he get to threatening the nigga. I don't really, you know, I don't really respond to threats and all that, right? I will say this though. Hold on. Let me see. Did he delete it? No, he didn't delete it. So, you know, hold on. All right, so hold on, give me this thing load up, man. Anyway, so Wack100 jumped in the DMs and all this crazy stuff, right? And you know, like I said, man, you know, he jumping out his body. I told him, look, bro, you in your feelings, bro. This is just content, nigga. You see what I'm saying, nigga? If you ain't did nothing, nigga, you don't got nothing to worry about, man. It's the internet. So he goes off to say, thanks to the Crips, they snitched on you about that. Whatever that is, right? So Spider-Lo came out with some shit about these allegations that I allegedly a woman, right? So I said, here, let me send you the photo of her. Here you go. Here go the photo. And go ahead and start your rumor. Let me tell you something about Nina Boy, bro. You have to prove something, bro. Anybody could get on here and make an allegation and all that crazy shit, right? So, like I said, look, when you know your truth, man, you help people out when they want to tell a lie on you. That's all you got to do. But going forward, Wack, look, you don't got to threaten me, nigga. Like I told you, if you really got some smoke with me, man, we can get in the boxing glove.
So, if y'all see, if you deal with CS2 back, I mean, if you deal with Duse M's, nigga, CS2 back is gonna threaten you. You know what I'm saying? You got that coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't let Duse M Monte get you threatened. No, you can't react to his content. He blackballed. You know what I'm saying? He blackballed. You know what I'm saying? This is how he be bullying YouTubers about content from Clubhouse to YouTube. I wonder how come anybody who runs DZ content doesn't get threatened. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta pay attention. Peep the Matrix, bro. Let's go.
That's good. We could get in there and do our 1-2. You know what I'm saying? In fact, Wack, you know exactly where I stay at. We were neighbors, bro. You think I'll be jumping on here, nigga, popping my 1-2 if I got something to hide? I know how this internet shit go. Only thing a nigga could do to me on this internet is tell a lie. And I'm fine with a nigga telling a lie because that means that I'm doing something right. But I appreciate you concerned about what I'm saying on my content, what I'm doing on my channel, because obviously you in your feelings about it, gang. Like, you feel me? Nigga went all night. I tell the nigga, like, nigga, you texting like a bitch. Like, nigga, like, come on, nigga. Like, you supposed to be Wack100. You know what I'm saying? So he go off to, you know, saying he's finna expose all the Crips on the internet, and I got paperwork on all you niggas. Well, come on in, nigga.
That nigga is threatening to expose all the Crips because a nigga reacted to my video. Imagine the gatekeeper and the orders he had to get from the top hats, right? The small hats, right? Make sure you attack anybody. You're my pit bull, boy. Attack anybody who reacts to Lamonte and the Damu Kiwe Conversation. It's some nasty work. Niggas don't feel my pain.
But yeah, man. It is what it is. So let's get to the content though, man. But hey, Wack, I'm gonna just tell you like this, gang. I really think you need to go seek help because all that shit you text me last night, nigga, you are emotionally unstable. I mean, if you were so confident in yourself, bro, you would not be on the internet. I mean, what you talk, bro? You think I ain't been lied on the internet? Y'all been running around with that art shit about me for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Look, bro, all I can tell you is this, man. It's a price for this life. Hey, and when they can't beat you, they start to lie on you, bro. But it looked like some your weaknesses coming up, bro. I mean, when I tell y'all, I mean, he texts me.
Polo family, what up?
It was 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm gonna make this stick. I'm gonna interview the girl.
Universal Live podcast.
I sent you the photo of her. You got all the information, and I highly suggest tell that lady to go file charges. Go to the police station. Go do it. That's a serious situation. Somebody can't say, "Oh, I don't remember what happened," and then y'all niggas would. Look, bro. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell my truth before a nigga tell it. So go ahead, man. I have no problem with coming out with any allegation you niggas put on me. I just don't entertain it. You understand me? Everybody gonna throw shade, smut, dirt. Yeah, it just don't work when you know who you is, gang. So go ahead and do your shit. Make me famous, nigga.
Let's get the likes up.
Let's go. But the way you threatened me last night with all your F your mamas and all of that shit, I just seen how hurt you are. You are emotionally scarred.
This what the content do to that retarded ass, busted ass, rat ass nigga, bro. When I say we be burning that rat down, nigga, we hit veins, nigga. Long range from Wisconsin, witness protection program. Hey, bro, this nigga is telling this nigga, fuck your mama. All of this shit disrespected. Oh, my God. Cold Soul talking about 600 never told. Yeah, man. We know what type of nigga you is. What IP Deuce? What IP? What Deuce Dada? Yeah, Dada. I'm chilling, Dada. Salute Dada, Miss Mama and Dada. Free Big U until his backward. Yeah, bro. Every time he come up here, bro, is nothing constructive. He ends up being the distraction. The team had all messaged me like 3 different people. Like, bro, stop bringing dude up. Dude, don't fuck with us. He always on some whole other shit that take you from the content. Nina Boy has the ability to really embarrass Wack with his own personal. Since they were neighbors, laugh out loud. He said he heard them a lot yelling. Yeah. Cold Soul smashed the like button 600 times. Right. Only 38 likes. Salute. Larry Jameson. Hey, Deuce Sam. What's up with you? Deuce, very well articulated, my brother. Powerful words, King. Man, that's what I try to do, man. I mean, I know it's entertainment. I know that, and we've been educating every day. I just recorded another revolutionary tale about a brother in Peru and Ecuador. So we're going to get into that. A maroon brother, Spanish speaking. For those that say because these slaves enslaved them and not these slaves based on the language they talk, we should ignore their struggles and look at the differences. Even though we look alike, even though they have similar struggles, we should forget about them. But I'm going to continue to drop. Hopefully, y'all spread the word. Let your kids know and put them on to some of that content, instill some good esteem into them to let them know how hard our people fought and how we were able to be in the position we in now. It didn't come from peace. Nothing came from peace. It came from standing on business. You know what I'm saying? Cold Soul giving the feds hints about cases on the internet is telling, bro, especially when they already went to court and the feds know they watching their social media. Man, the feds told Brick Baby they was watching 600 social media Next thing 600 did was come bring a story talking about Rayshawn Williams' mama and sister and release some audio on that. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And Brick Baby in jail, he said before he went after they raided his house and he was out on bail, I bet he will not DM Eminem. Nina Boy was dick riding loose coochie before he went in. He the only member who ain't won one fade yet. Damn, yeah. Hey, Nina Boy. Yeah, your squabs ain't up. You got, I don't know how you miss White. You know what I'm saying? You missed the Halls. You know what I'm saying? And the back. And nigga, you out the 6-pack. Nigga, the grimy East Side Crips. Nigga, East Coast Crips. Nigga, 6-pack. You know what I'm saying? But you know, everybody ain't squabbing. You know what I'm saying? Some nigga, with that 6-shooter. Nina, you better expose all that dirty laundry. Don't be scared, Nina Lope. Rich Runner. Nina Boy is a buster. And the East Side real ones know. Fuck out of here. Wack, you in his live? Listen, man, if he ain't, he gonna have his spy. Polo family, Wack paying people to tell on Big U, man, this is nasty work, bro. But I want y'all to see this first, right? Damu Robin says, I totally respect how you stay on this sucker neck, Duse M. Most of these dudes leave the door open with them to try to come up. Gumby, a prime example. Man, Gumby is definitely the prime example. You know what I'm saying? When he thought he could get something up out of him, it was all cool. But you got to think he's from Hoover too, so he don't know all of the Damu politics, but he knew enough. You know what I'm saying? And he kept it copacetic with him and even tried to vouch for the nigga and was going against Big U, talking about Big U wasn't banging one from 6-0 when he was in jail with him. I never heard no shit like that in my life, bro. So that'll show you right there, but we finna get right into the content. I just wanted y'all to know what I be up against. You know what I'm saying? Niggas react to Duse M's video. It's going down. CS2 back. The federal and confidential source is going to spring into action. Oh, yeah, you not getting away with that. You know what I'm saying? So we going to go into how now OG Hoover Gumby, hold it out. You know what I'm saying? OG Hoover Gumby exposes Wack100 paid long tail Dale the Rat. You know what I'm saying? Paid long tail Dale the Rat to tell the feds that Big U was extorting them and robbed them. This is nasty work, bro. So, my bad. Stop sharing. All right. Salute, Nina Boy. Appreciate you reacting to our shit last time. But right now, we got the content. We got a super chat before we get into this. You know what I'm saying? We got a super chat before we get into this. And let's get to the super chat. Yeah, where did the super chat go? Rio L 1999. Super chat. Hey, brother, salute to you, man. Everything donated to the Damu Kiwe Conversation is appreciated. Y'all like him up, big up him. Next time, use that cash app. You know what I'm saying? But in the event you don't got cash app, man, everything donated to the Damu Kiwe Conversation is appreciated. Let's get to the content. I know what y'all was waiting on. Let's go.
Try another one. Jump on.
Man.
Jump on it, jump on it.
Make your mama crowd popping it like shot. Turn up, it's a gangster party.
GT, ain't never popped a Mari. But if I ever catch Mac, I'ma pop a Holly. I don't even even rob a cop the Harley. Blowing so much green, I shame Marley. Yeah, I push the line to its full limit. Hit the hole like 22. Boy, I'm a
young image.
Nothing go like snow. Now that's a cold image. Still whistling, sending, knocking them white women. Only reason I do it to avenge image. To the day they go before they knock me out. Knowing me, it don't matter. I simply take my route.
Omaha, be the champ of the shit. Going
Where's? Welcome to the Damu Kiwe Conversations, home of the West Coast. The voice of the culture is Duse M done. Right back at it, just like a crack addict. Hey, y'all bang that like button on y'all way in. Show a little bit of appreciation. Tell your friend that y'all in here with the Don Duse M. We got the content. Hoover Gumby calls in with the content. Oh, this is nasty work. Check It Ain't Cheating podcast. Go over there and like that content. Here it goes. Nasty work.
Man, they talking about motherfucker had a get down and they got a whole camera and it ain't no get down. And this just some bullshit, bro. That's how they raised the bill. It's just some bullshit, literally. Like they talking about it was a get down and there wasn't even no get down. You can see clearly that nobody had a get down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's pretty much all it is right there. But I was gonna say, check this out. First and foremost, PC and my name never go together, nigga. Remember, understand something. I am the aggressor in all situations, nigga. They got me in high power right now for you scary nigga safety, nigga. There ain't nobody from who want to do nothing to me, nigga. You got me fucked up, nigga. First and foremost, and Mr. Wack, tell everybody how you paid Monster, Dale Morrison. You paid Monster to go tell on Big U to get him out the way.
Monster was paid by Wack100 to snitch on Big U and get Big U out the way. And he claims he has the receipts, a conversation he recorded with Monster. This is some nasty work. In Southern Force, I'm quite sure you got something to say about that. You muted up right now.
All right, I'm on. Man, we been saying this was messing me up, Deuce. We've been saying this shit. We've been saying he been paying informants. We've been saying he been infiltrating in the hoods. He been secretly finding cats who have a issue with Big U, and he been paying them. We've been saying this shit. It is amazing how cats didn't believe us or not per se believe us, but didn't want to act on that shit. Like, and it's crazy because we've been saying he been doing this shit. How you think he get a squad? How you think he be saying my spies on Clubhouse? These not just spies that's on Clubhouse. Hell, they go out here and be finding information, active shit in your community, in your hood. Man, this shit is not standing on 10. Nasty work, Deuce.
Hey, Cold Soul said free Little Eddie Boy. So wait a minute. You like Little Eddie Boy. You do know and Little Eddie Boy. Monster Cody said Little Eddie Boy told on him. In fact, Eddie Boy himself said that Little Eddie Boy made a statement on Monster Cody. Rest in peace to Monster Cody. Maybe we would have got a couple more years out of him and learned a little bit more with the Jews he always dropped. Had Little Eddie Boy not been a rat bastard. Word is from that RVR, he liked them transmissions. And I ain't talking about Mustang. We'll get back to the content. Let's go.
I touch down, I have the conversations in my phone between me and Monster. Yes, this is how Wack is even out of jail. This is why he's scared that Big U is going to go to trial, because his whole ass is the reason Big U is really in jail. He paid Dale Morrison, which is Monster, to tell on Big U. The craziest shit is that Big U is in jail for robbing a dispensary. That's part of the indictment with Dale Morrison. Thank God, God take care of babies and fools, right? See, because that was my lick first. Dale called me on the phone and brought me up there on Like somewhere downtown to this big ass warehouse full of weed, this, that, and other. You know what I'm saying? I heard this little spill. You know me, first thing I'm gonna go put it down. Round up all the crew, everything. Called a nigga back morning. The next morning, he said, "Oh man, Big U, you know what I'm saying? He already in on it with me." Bam, Big U and already hit the lick. Coldest shit ever. Coldest shit ever. So
Now,
look what happened.
now, OG Gumby, with all due respect, you hot as fish grease. You in jail talking on the jail phone about some robberies and confirm hearsay that Big U hit this lick while Big U's in MDC fighting against this lick. That's nasty work. OG Hoover Gumby.
Shit, man.
You think that was groovy groove? Nah.
That was greasy.
Ain't no selective politicking about it. Boy, you out of pocket. Nigga, bro, this nigga just implicated Big U, corroborating a statement. The same thing Loose Cannon did. Was Loose Cannon a snitch for corroborating facts that Big U's currently locked up on in regards to Dale Morrison and the weed dispensary? Just let me ask the chat, because we can't select a politic. If Loose Cannon did it, I don't see the difference from what OG Gumby just did.
You're right.
Oh, I know I'm not tripping, bro. Wait, let's play that back because that's kind of nasty.
He just said, this thing just said, what? He just said, okay, yeah, Wack did this, but Big U did this. What the fuck was that?
I'm telling on both y'all niggas.
Double whammies?
Pelican Bank shoe program, nigga. Fucking with me, I'm always the aggressor.
This is bigger than Nino.
Bro, y'all gotta tell me. Hold on, where we at? Let me go to the line. Y'all gonna have to
Nino
tell
Brown.
me. Banging that like button.
Kareem Akbar, head of the CMB.
We got a $5 what's called a big tiny 1100. Duse Hoover Gumby might have said too much, but it looks good for Big U. 100%. It looked good for Big U, but not with the shit he did, because it shows Fed set up the robbery. You're 100% right on that. Both things could be true. They fucked up enough that the case could get dismissed based on, and well, we'll get into all of that anyway. Wait, we're not doing a super chat. What is they doing, bro? They over here tripping. I'm trying to put in on hold on, man. We finna build a poll, man. They not trying to let me build a poll without spending some money. All right, boom. So hold on. Maybe now they'll let me do it. Nope. So that I see what they on bullshit. So what I'm gonna do is refresh it. Okay, we got it refresh. When the poll come up, I want to see what y'all say. Is Gumby just as OG Gumby? Belina, is OG Gumby just as foul? Is OG Gumby wet snitching like Loose? Now that he in jail, talking about he in jail for a blicky case. So it's a simple thing. Yes or no? Let's go. There go the poll. I want to see what y'all say. Because sometimes I be tripping. Maybe I'm just too old school and hardcore. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you're not tripping.
Okay, I'm just making sure. You know what I'm saying?
I seen his Hurricane Harbor pass. Yeah, he definitely wet snitched that one.
Here you go.
Dispensary. That's part of the indictment with Dale Morrison. Thank God
Oh, my bad.
Take care of babies and fools, right? See, because that was my lick first. Dale called me on the phone
Again,
and
self-snitch.
brought me up there on somewhere downtown to this big ass warehouse full of weed, this, that, and other. You know what I'm saying? I heard this little spill. You know me, first thing I'm gonna go put it down. Round up all the crew, everything. Called a nigga back morning. The next morning, he said, "Oh man, Big U, you know what I'm saying? He already in on it with me." Bam, Big U and already hit the lick. Coldest shit ever. Coldest shit ever. Look what happened. This motherfucker Dale Morrison was a federal informant this whole time. How is Wack100? Listen, I know Dale Morrison, I know Wack, I know all these dudes because we used to do concerts. Remember, I used to have a little money back in the day a little while ago. Dale Morrison always been a snitch. Dale Morrison had his own case for pimping and pandering on minors. Dale Morrison been working for the feds the whole time he was out. That's monster. Ask anybody. How is Dale Morrison, which is monster, Wack nephew? Because Wack paid Dale Morrison to tell on Big U to get Big U out of the way. This is what this whole situation is about. That whole lick that he was finished, they robbed Dale Morrison for. Thank God I didn't.
So basically, you saying that Wack put Dale Morrison on Big U.
Listen,
I thought Big U.
To get him out the way. Listen, Big U was trying to Big U was allegedly trying to do something to Wack. Right? They got it in the paperwork where he was crying, "Wack, don't kill me. Don't kill me, Big U. My family here. My family here." All of that was because he was trying to get Wack out the way, I guess, and Wack ended up getting him out the way with the feds, bro. Dale Morrison is right now stealing Wack's phone. They still in communication with each other. This is what led to the indictment. It was never an indictment on Big U until he paid Dale Morrison Monster to steal on Big U. Big U was sitting in jail because Wack had to get him out the way in order for him to so-called run LA. And now what he do? He got every snitch in his phone. Everybody that's doing some wrong shit against real niggas, Wack got him in his phone. Like, I've been saying this man is the police. I've been telling everybody this. Dale Morrison only told on Big U because Wack paid him. Dale Morrison is monster. He out right now. They out right now fraternizing together, looking for another way. And it's crazy to me how anybody that Wack get into it with, right, they end up in jail. Everybody. This is the craziest shit ever. Nigga talking about somebody PC'd up. Bitch, PC and me don't never go together. Bitch, I'll die before I PC up. I'm not you, Wack. You the police, nigga. You's a hoe. You's a real hoe. And everybody know it. Everybody who's fucking with him, you's a hoe by approximation. You's a hoe by... Everybody who fucking with this Mark. I'm about somebody PC'd up. Nigga, you got me fucked. The fuck you talking about? Nigga, you never discredited me.
If you fuck with that whole ass nigga, you's a rat in a hoe of proximity, nigga.
Ain't never gonna fuck with you, ever. Nigga, they looking for you. Talking about Wacko. Nigga, Wacko is the real power. Nigga, you ain't nothing. Nigga, you just a police informant, nigga. Nigga's a police informant.
Chevy trucks are as dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. They don't need permission.
Hey guys, is your tire pressure light stuck on even when your tires are fine? I had the same headache until...
Conversation.
Hello?
Chicken ain't cheating, man.
Chicken ain't cheating.
Chicken ain't never cheating. On gang. And the craziest shit about it is that I'm trying to figure out why is this nigga Chinaman always got something bad to say about a Hoover nigga. Why don't you bring your ass to the set, Chinaman? Did you even go to 2 funeral? Did you even go to 2 from 11 Deuce funeral? Niggas always speaking on some Hoover shit, and you niggas ain't even Hoovers, nigga. Also, the next conversation, I'm gonna tell y'all about this back on Fig shit too. Y'all know I heard of back on Fig. What's the nigga name of? Sour D. Did y'all know who that is?
I think I do.
Bring us up to speed.
Man, Sour Deal is the dude, Big Deal, who dropped his flag in prison. He ain't from Hoover no more. That's T-Real brother. I'm gonna tell y'all about back on Fig next time, so we have some better conversation. Other than that, they done piss me off. So just know that everybody that's in the sound of my voice, I'm gonna let all y'all know what's going on with all these weird ass niggas on this podcast that I know. First, Wack paying informants. He paid Monster to tell on Big U. He paid this man to tell on Big U from 6-0. This is how this whole indictment started. This is how the whole shit started. If he hadn't paid this nigga to tell on Big U would never even been under federal investigation. Big U was dealing with two different federal informants, Dale Morrison and
you have 1 minute remaining.
Those are federal informants, and it's gonna come out as soon as Big U go to trial. And everybody know I'm telling the truth. I don't know why everybody keep playing with this dude Wack. Talking about I'll PC it up. Bitch, you got me fucked up, nigga. I'll die before I PC up, nigga. Die or kill something. Believe that, punk.
Hey, what you gotta say to your fans before we check out?
Man, I sure appreciate all my supporters and shit, man. Shout out to Compton, Rick Rock. Shout out to my nigga Black Bracken. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my homies that's Trey 600. Shout out to Ink Effects. You already know checking ain't cheating. It's only cheating if you ain't checking.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Hey, man. Gumby went ballistic, nigga. Hoover Gumby went ballistic. But he was talking about Monster, right? And that's Long-Tailed Dale the Rat. He said the Long-Tailed Dale the Rat had a case for pimping, but he didn't say it was pimping on minors also. I think it was, here goes the article. We're going to get into the article, and this confirms what he's saying, authenticity of what he's claiming, that he knows this man. Arrested for human trafficking in Victorville. There it goes. Dale Monster Morrison, right? 29. Then it goes. Investigators arrested a male suspect on charges of human trafficking and identified 5 females and 2 juvenile victims. According to a news release on Wednesday, July 23rd, 2014, investigators assigned to the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Human Trafficking Detail concluded a 4-month investigation into a human trafficking ring with the arrest of 29-year-old Dale Morrison, a.k.a. Monster, on the 14500 block of Equestrian Way in Victorville. Through the investigation, team members learned that Morrison was operating out of high desert and identified at least 5 females and 2 juveniles that were working as prostitutes for him. Investigators learned the females were working out of hotels and motels in the high desert, Ontario, and Redlands area. Morrison was booked at the High Desert Detention Center on numerous counts of pimping, pandering, human trafficking charges, and several traffic-related warrants. Bail has been set at $375,000. So there goes the article on Dale. So he was pimping. He was pimping on minors at that, which means on mainline, he's going to probably get something put up in him. You know what I'm saying? More than likely, as soon as they get word of it. But let's go to a little bit more about Dale Morrison, this guy that Hoover Gumby is saying Wack100 paid to implicate Big U in the crimes. Let's get to it. Shout out my guy, most scandalous Los Angeles TV.
Now, right now, we got one main individual who's playing some dirty games in this paperwork. Now, as we broke down when we covered this Big U indictment, there's confidential informants, multiple witnesses in multiple areas. And we also have some snitches on the forecast as well. But we're not talking about probabilities in this video. We only gonna talk about facts. So we know there's an individual that they refer to as CW1. They broke down his profile, his case history, and what information he provided. Now, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm onto that dude, but I'm not 100% for sure that is who I think it is. So we're not gonna put that out there because, you know, we're not here to make allegations.
Y'all bang that like button. Y'all really acting stingy with that like button, and we bringing y'all the content.
In terms of who snitching, we gonna tell you exactly who.
Where Crackhead Eddie at? Crackhead Eddie in the chat?
Who it is. And you know, a lot of people, of course, they want wanted to be Wack100. Of course, they wanted to be Wack100. Of course, they wanted to be Wack100.
Bam,
They
OG
wanted to be
Bam, what up, homie?
600. They wanted to be 600. They wanted to be 600. Brick, baby. We know Loose Cannon's already telling. He's self.
We know Loose Cannon's already telling. He's self-snitching, incriminating people. So Damu Robbins 5234 says, I was with Big U in Salinas Valley. Indeed, he was Fruit of Islam, but the 60s and neighborhood car fucked with him heavy. So Gumby lying for a fact and wouldn't have said it to Big U, guaranteed. Man, I already know. You know what I'm saying? But that's that internet politicking on the nigga you was on the yard with. Why you didn't bring that to him when you was there? Let's go.
Snitching. He's implicated himself. But this individual right here is also snitching on Loose Cannon. Snitching on Loose Cannon. But as of right now, we got to say factually, it's none of them other dudes. But you know the saying, when life gives you limits, you end up with Dale Morrison.
Life give you limits, you end up with Dale Morrison. Damn.
Nasty work.
Conversation. This is nasty work.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. The moment we've all been
waiting. We ain't even got 100
has
likes,
finally
bro.
arrived. No more speculation.
Shit crazy. Hey.
No more waiting. CS2 back, realizing the walls are closing in, has been forced to come clean about his role in the case involving Big U. After all his efforts to stay untouchable in the hip-hop world, today marks the end of his charade. CS2 back, also known as Porky the Pit Poodle Porch Monkey, Pyru police officer, has confessed to aiding the feds in Big U's indictment by helping the feds secure the wiretap between Loose Cannon and victim number 1, Dale Morrison. But here's the twist. Porky doesn't just have a connection with victim number 1. Soon, it'll be revealed that he has ties to someone else listed in the paperwork. With this information about to surface, Wack is scrambling to get in front of it, knowing that the truth will soon be in the public eye.
I know the nigga personally. I know Victim 1. I know him, did business with him. He was just on my phone.
We've been telling everybody. Shout out to Most Scandalous Los Angeles.
They call him Monster.
I know the nigga. I did business with him. Yeah, you rat bastard. You paid the nigga to lie, snitch on Big U. Let's get to the content.
Nigga do read the dispensary book shows. I know the nigga. Now Loose is all the way up. Loose up because they was both just on my phone in October. And Dale was working all the way up into March 15th, March 14th, which lets me know when they was having that phone call, Dale's phone was hot.
Porky just said that he had Lucy and Dale on a 3-way phone call back in October. Then Porky said he just so happened to realize that at the time he put Dale and Lucy on a 3-way call, Dale's phone was tapped.
So, yes, I got the whole call. Call up. It's bad business. I said and thought about it. I said, and them niggas just called me in October. Twice. October 14th, October 15th.
Porky just said that he has the calls recorded and that he facilitated these 3-way calls 2 different times. Porky also knew the exact dates of these calls.
And these niggas was having this conversation. Dale said he had to turn himself in December. He said, what? Big U's hot. He worked.
So according to Porky, the informant in Big U's case came to him and told him that Big U was an informant. Now that we know this informant fed that narrative to Porky, it's time to start questioning everyone who's been pushing the same narrative. Who else has been backing up this story? Who else has been repeating these claims? It's time to start looking at those pushing this narrative in a whole new light. But the crazy part about all of this is what Porky says next. As you listen to this, remember, this is the King Exposer, the one who's made it his mission to call out anyone he deems a rat. He's spent all this time exposing others, but let's see how he handles this informant.
Selective politics.
What he's about to reveal will make you question everything he's said and done up until now.
And I'm not gonna lie, he admitted it. I worked it. I told him, Big, you've been extorting me. And I'm not gonna lie, he admitted it. I worked it. I told him, Big, you've been extorting me. And I'm not gonna lie, he admitted it. I worked it. I told him, Big, you've been extorting me. That nigga. Wack, when I did business with you, it was real business. Even when I owed your people, shut out to me and it was fair business. We made a deal, we negotiated, you shook hands, you left. You left me with the people. Whenever I sent you money to deliver orders, you always delivered.
Porky just said that Dale Morrison, who is victim number 1 in Big U's indictment, told him that he told the feds that Big U was extorting him. This is Porky letting you know that he's known about this the entire time. Porky is supposed to be an exposer, but never ever has he let us know that Dale was telling on Big U. Instead, he's been pushing Dale's narrative with him, saying Big U was working. I want you guys to let that sink in. Now you guys know why Adam 22 hired Porky at no jumper.
Come on, we
now,
need one more like.
Listen
get
to
this
what this
over
slimy
100.
bastard has to say
like
next.
Button.
But these niggas want to come over here playing with me, right? And him and Luz got to talking about whatever they was talking about. And thinking about it is like, yeah, this is going to turn out up. Because they was just on my phone in October. And Dale and Luz Cannon was wide open with their conversation. But these niggas want to come over here playing with me, right? And him and Luz got to talking about whatever they was talking about. And thinking about it is like, yeah, this is going to turn out up. Because they was just on my phone in October. And Dale and Luz Cannon was wide open with their conversation.
An IQ of 85 to 115 is
Dale
considered average.
And Luz Cannon were wide open with their conversation on a tap phone. That a nigga that told Wack100 from the get-go, hey, Wack, I'm working. I told the feds that Big U was extorting me and robbed my dispensaries, right? Assume that Wack didn't pay him, right? This is how it happened. So you said they rob your dispensaries, you fucking with Luz. Luz didn't told you the feds came and talked to him. So the feds come talk to Luz. They snatch him up at a gas station. They're questioning him about a robbery, dealing with Dale, the long-tail rat. Dale Morrison, the long-tail rat. The dispensary robbery, and they're asking about Big U. The feds. And y'all thought that it was smart to put the victim of the dispensary robbery on the phone with an alleged accomplice and or actual robber of the dispensary. Well, Luz Cannon on here said he grabbed his crew and they robbed him. And then you all point the finger at Big U. After you thought that it was smart to put them both on the phone, knowing he working, knowing the feds got him and he already working, you brought him on no jumper to corroborate the same information that all just so happens to be in the indictment, right? You facilitate the Luz Cannon no jumper interview. That was smart too, right? Then that wasn't enough. You had to get him on the phone talking to Dale Morrison. The feds didn't have to record. Wack100 recorded for him, but the feds got it too. Wack just put it out before then. You understand what I'm saying? This is how he got his hands all over the Big you, loose cannon, brick baby, draws down, indict. This is nasty work, bro.
Open source tell.
Now, Hoover Gumby come out. Say that again.
Open source telling.
Open source intel. That's exactly what it is. Open source intelligence, bro.
Yeah.
That's what they call it. So far, is OG Gumby wet snitching like loose cannon? 77% of y'all say that Gumby is wet snitching like loose cannon did. Nasty work. All it took was a blammer case, huh? Nasty work. You know what I'm saying? So, on another note, let's get to some of this real quick, right? Okay, we got two videos we could go to, and yeah, let's go ahead and go to this one. Let me stop sharing. Damn, why am I way over here? Let me put this over here. Okay, that brought me down. What's the good people saying? Basie, thanks for the super chat, man. Thanks for the super chat for sure, Basie. Hold on, let me make sure. Didn't Big U say he should have never worked for Eddie Boy in front of the police? That's what the police said. You believe the police? Let me know what type of nigga you is. You believe the police? Because where I come from, unless he signed it, which he said the paperwork, the same police said Big U refused to waive his Miranda rights or make a statement. This is in the paperwork. Rock with me, so hopefully you learn how to read one day. It's available on my channel if you want to read it. The appeal, you know what I'm saying? And it says Big U specifically refused to waive his Miranda rights. So what sense would it make for him to even make that statement if he wasn't going to benefit from it? If I'm a tell to benefit from it. So why would he even make that statement? But the police did say Big U made that statement. Big U said he didn't make that statement. So you believe the police rock with me? If you believe the police over the street nigga, then we know what side of the law you on. Rock with me. Stay on that side, player or faker. You know what I'm saying? But I was getting to the content. You know what I'm saying? We was getting to the content. So let me flip this up and share this with y'all. This was nasty work. We got a couple videos. Bang that like button, man. Let's get this jerking. You know what I'm saying? Get this jerking. Here it goes. CS2 Backlemore. This is some good shit. Let's go.
When they left LA County Jail and picked me up from Central Juvenile Hall and took me straight to Delano State Penitentiary.
He'll try to say, I went to Delano to make you think he's been at a higher level than he been. He was at reception, right? Then the next prison he went to was SADF, Substance Abuse Treatment Facility. Which is the level 2, okay? That's where he paroled.
Either Keita or Gigi.
Hold on. Before you
I thought it might be
another app
Keita
to manage
too,
your team, let me
but it
introduce you to
could be
Connexium,
Gigi.
the one platform that...
I thought Porky said he was 16 years old at Soledad. I thought he said he went to Soledad after he left Delano.
Right.
See all the lies you have to sift through when dealing with this guy?
He didn't go to 9 prisons like he alleges, okay? He got paroled. If you see, he got to prison on 131.95. He paroled 4-1.
This is how these rats that's online and that's out here on the streets is. They give you these fake personas and blend in as if they were some real niggas. And once they convince you of that, they got you. So here he got to 131, 1995, right? He was admitted as a juvenile offender, a new AOJ, right? Admitted offender juvenile. January 31st. So he gets to Old Delano, which is reception, on January 31st, and they put him in the hole by itself. It's going to be administrative segregation because they can't put a juvenile on the yard, someone under 18 on a prison yard with men. If something happened to him, it'll be the biggest lawsuit in the world. So they bring him to to Old Delano to reception, put him in the hole by himself, right? So he can't have cigarettes. Back then, they still had tobacco and all that, right? He can't buy cigarettes, none of that shit. And he stays there until his 18th birthday. His 18th birthday would be April 1st, 1998, right? Well, no. That his birthday. So in 1995, he born in 77. He would have turned 18 in April 1995. So then they put him on. He ended up going to SAD F, Substance Abuse and Treatment Facility, Corcoran, right? So he goes to a 2-yard. He paroles April 1st, 1998, right? Then he comes back, returned from parole, re-entry 3, which means a violation. This is June 2nd, 1998. He only does about 30 plus. He does almost 60 days on his violation. Then he's re-entry 3. He's returned to parole. So he gets out after doing a little punk ass violation, right? He probably stayed in the county, right? Then it's 12/28/1998. He was out July, August, September, October, November, December, about 6 months. And then he's violated again, right? He gets another parole violation. He's returned from parole, where he go to Chucky's house, Chuckawalla, right? I think that's CVSP. And he's returned. Let me know in the chat, it's CVSP Chucky's house, right? So he returned to parole 9/21/1999. So they let him out. He did 9 months, about 9 months, 8 months, almost 9 months on that violation. And he paroles from CVSP. And then he's returned to parole. And then 2/25/2002, he's discharged from his sentence. The sentence was PC 247. That's assault with a firearm, aka the BB gun bandit. This nigga told us a whole nother story. You think this nigga was the reincarnation of Al Capone, nigga? This nigga done called shots on a 4-yard. Nigga starting knife. This nigga's a war veteran, nigga. Level 4 type nigga, 180 shoe programs. He said he was doing shoe terms, you know what I'm saying? And 23 and 1s. Nigga, this nigga claiming he done walked in my chucks. This ass nigga ain't built like that. But that's what these niggas do. Once they convince you that they that, you put your guard down thinking that they that. All along, the nigga lining you up.
98. He got paroled. If you see, he got to prison on 131/95. He paroled 4/1/98. Okay? 95 to 98 is 3 years. I don't give a fuck what kind of arithmetic you trying to use with it.
Porky got to Delano in 1995 when he was 18 years old. He paroled in 1998 at 21. That timeline makes one thing crystal clear. It was impossible for him to be at Soledad at 16. If Porky never went to Soledad, then there was never a birth of CK Wack. The whole story was built on a lie. Just another chapter in Porky's book of fiction.
Okay? But this is the kind of fraudulent dude that is out here on this internet trying to, you know what I'm saying, pretend to be somebody and something that he's not. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Go to the next one. It say return from parole, re-entry 3, which means the county jail. He never went back to the prison. You see what I'm saying? He was in the county jail from 6/2 to 7/25.
So we gonna play this out, but before we do, I don't want y'all to leave without getting the biggest contradiction and exposure of the Crip Cop, Wack100, Polo family. Salute y'all, bang that like button. Y'all ain't gonna miss this. Lil Eddie boy, like father, like son, the Rat Pack. Right. He like Transformers. Bro, we read the paperwork. I said, crackhead Eddie, like, my brother don't like men. That snagger-too bitch. He's the fake Muslim. He be, brother. He ain't had no baby. Loose Coochie Ashley used to mark that nigga out. He be like, no, brother. See, you don't know what you talking about, brother. Marking him out. Shut your bitch ass up, right? But now we be getting up under these niggas' skins, nigga, hitting nerves, pressing nerves, nigga. These niggas is my pup. I'm their puppet master. They're my puppets, bro. I could just lift a finger and get a reaction out of them to make them expose their faith, their self. This nigga claims to be a Shiite Muslim, but he's saying that another Muslim ain't a Muslim. You don't make that decision. The Quran told you only Allah makes that decision, right? You wishing jail on that brother. But Allah is the best of knowers. But look, before we go, before we finish playing this out, we gonna shut this down real quick. Because see, 600 and Wack100 always try to bring the people to verify to us that they not working with the people. You know what I'm saying? So let me show y'all this from yesterday. See, once I seen this yesterday, I knew it was game over, right? Bang that like button. I knew when I seen what I seen yesterday that it was over, right? Hold on to your love. You got to hold on to your love. Oh man, this is nasty work. And then the goof troops, them niggas over there talking about they winning. Nigga, they winning, panhandling from a rat. Nigga, you supposed to take it from the rat. Nigga, fuck wrong with you weird ass niggas. Fuck you claim to be a gangster. Nigga, we all money ain't good money. Nigga, we take money from busters and rats. Fuck wrong with you weirdo. But look, I'm looking for the right document. Because I see it over here. Maybe I should just send it over here since I could, so that y'all can see this document. Because see, when I read this document, y'all gonna know that CS2 back is going to witness protection. Y'all all gonna know that him and 600 is going to WITSEC. You know what I'm saying? And crackhead Eddie boy keep defending. Nobody with us is working. This and this and this and this and that. You know what I'm saying?
He must not be the one going to witness protection, so he got to cover his ass.
He live in the same building with the Crip Cop, Christopher Love boy. Bang that like button. I told y'all ain't gonna want to miss this. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it. So I want to show y'all. How these dudes expose themselves every time. First of all, your paperwork, what statements you made and didn't make, is the only thing that can clear you. Documents. I can't clear nobody unless I was on that case and I got the documents. I wasn't there when they asked you, did you want to waive your Miranda rights? Only the paperwork can vouch and clear you, bro. So when I exposed CS2 back, the Title III wiretap, this one was from Dale Dog and Mark Stevens' conversation, that investigation. Within 10 minutes, he brought Reggie Wright Jr. and Detective Greg Cadens on Clubhouse while I'm live to try to vouch and verify to us that Wack100 was not working within. Imagine that. He could get his paperwork. You could Google right now if you got a sealed file or if you ever made a statement to the police, do you have a right to access that record at any time? And they're going to say yes. So while Wack100 has no problem getting paperwork on everybody else, we run paperwork every day. I got a team. But your team don't know how to get your paperwork. So Wack100, right here, let me blow this up for y'all. For example, in late July 2022, the FBI Houston Division conducted a telephone interview with Cash Jones, aka Wack100, aka C. Jones, about his interactions with a subject of their investigation. The FBI Houston Division believes C. Jones recorded the interview because the entirety of the interview was posted to YouTube the following day. So, based on my training, experience, and knowledge of the investigation, I believe additional interviews of associates of the targeted communicators will not stay private and alert them to the task force, LA, whatever, task force, whatever, right? Investigation of the enterprise. So because of Big U, also, Henley also learned about NLVPD, that's North Las Vegas Police Department, interviews with recent interviews of Williams' family and friends. Therefore, I believe that only interviews done in conjunction with interception of the target location will achieve the goals of this investigation. So the first one is Cash Jones. He's being interviewed by the FBI specifically about his interactions with a subject of their investigation, Jay Prince. But if you read deeper into this actual meeting, where it was because Big U went to Jay Prince's house in Houston. And when Big U got there, there was an undercover or an agent around that snatched a water bottle that Big U had previously completed drinking and took it for testing. That water bottle was evidence in this case, utilized to get Big U's DNA and compare it to the DNA found RW in Las Vegas, a murder that's being alleged as an overt act in this case. But the reason that they claim that they're calling Wack100 is because Jay Prince Sr. and Big U are together and they're fearing for Wack100's safety. Well, Wack100 came to social media like he do with any beef to make his call out for help, his cry for help. And he put the thing out, and we'll go into that later. But remember, Wack100 talked to them in relations to their investigation, and not only Big U, but Jay Prince. And then right here, we all know who released the interviews of RW, mom and sister. It was 600 and Wack100. So for some people who claim they have nothing to do with this case, they sure had a major part in it, like they're narrating the script, right? So let's go down here real quick. Let me show y'all something real quick. Jump in the Cutlass with me real quick. This was from a headline in the newspaper, right? Just jump in the Cut Supreme with me. Hold this blicky, put it on your lap. Now look, bro, if anybody get cracking on us before you get cracking on them, well, if we make it to the hood, you getting DP. So hold this thing, be active, out the window, in the rear view, and let them know where we at with it. You know what I'm saying? But on one of the headlines in the newspaper, LA Times, U.S. attorneys denied 600 and Wack100 allegedly spoke to police despite Big U's video before his surrender. Y'all remember when Big U turned himself in and he said, them niggas, now y'all know what y'all working with, them niggas is working with the investigation.
Yeah.
And as soon as they got in court, the first court hearing, the assistant United States attorney said 600 and Wack are not have not spoken with nobody on this team and have not talked to them about nothing to do with this case. Y'all still believe the police? Where old boy at that believed the police earlier? Where he go? He's still in here. Y'all still believe the assistant United States attorney that 600 and Wack100 has never talked to him? Do y'all still believe that? It do make sense. Big U and Wack fell out in 2021, and that's the same year the feds got on Big U. Fact. Dry snitching. Oh yeah, what? Let me see what that poll looking like. Well, 73%. Well, it went to 69 that quick, but it's still almost 7 out of 10 people believe Gumby working now. Not working, but that he did some wet snitching on Big U with that statement he made. But U.S. attorney denied 600 and Wack100 allegedly spoke to police despite Big U's video before his thing. So y'all still believe that?
So why did they put that disclaimer out there if they wasn't involved? That means they were involved.
Well, I knew that. Exactly. Because they have an obligation to protect their informants. They have an obligation to protect their witnesses. When keeping it real goes wrong, OG Goofy, right? We not selective politicking over here. Gumby, a.k.a. Gino Brown, lost all credit. Yeah, he fucked up. Rayshawn Williams, that's his name. Rayshawn Williams, right? So everything in the dark must come to the light. Boule Production, what's up, bro? Nigga telling on everybody.
Man.
Tiny, thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the super chat. Belina, what up? But listen, bro, I just told you that read the paperwork in Big U's case.
Right.
In Big U's case, talking about Wack100's interview with the FBI. Because Big U and Jay Prince linked up at Jay Prince's house in Houston, Texas.
Man.
And then I went back and showed you how the AUSA Live defended. I never heard them say, well, Duse M is never talked to us, and Southern Force has never talked to us or this team. Why ain't came out and defended nobody else? But they felt obligated to defend those two people. And now we know for a fact that Wack100 spoke to the FBI in relations to Big U's arrival to J. Prince Sr.'s house in Houston, Texas. So the AUSA lied to the judge under oath. So let's see what ChatGPT talking about with this Big U case. We ain't gonna go. Oh, I found some other that videos. Yeah, we got y'all up in here. We gonna give y'all the content. We'll get to that later, bro. My bad. Now let me give y'all this content. Y'all deserve it, man. Get them likes up.
Hey, they say 600 or Wack100 wasn't in there. Oh, they had no part of it. Of course they didn't. Christopher Loveboy and Officer McElroy was talking to them and cooperating with them. Of course.
Exactly. Let's go.
Of 98. Okay. He returned to parole. Then 3 days after Christmas in 1998, same year, he got another violation. Returned from parole, re-entry 3. He went to the county jail. You see what I'm saying?
Y'all ever heard of a home equity?
Bang that like button, bang that like button, bang that like button. Bro, this is nasty work. Big U coming home, though. Let's get to it. Conversation. Bang that like button, man. If y'all too many people been up in here for y'all not to be banging that like button. Y'all getting the content. I'm cooking tonight. You know what I'm saying? Fresh
Return to parole.
Vacation.
Then he discharged on 2/25/2002 from Region 3. Discharged from sentence. Okay? All that talk about he was in there for all this shooting and attempted murders and all of this shit. This motherfucker got one charge of 245 PC A2, okay, which is assault with a firearm, okay?
So as you just saw, Porky never set foot in Soledad. So all that talk about Soledad was just another lie. There was never a birth of C.K. Wack. That entire story was completely fabricated. Then there's the claim about spending 2 to 3 years in solitary confinement. Lie. Being the first minor in the California prison system. Lie. Being 16 years old at Soledad. Lie. That's 5 lies in one story. Back to back. But this is what Porky does. Now let me show you guys how Porky fell on his own sword. You won't find this next clip on YouTube anymore, because Porky had Cheeseburger Chuck take it down.
Hey, Big Chuck, we just want to talk about when he gonna bring the audio from being talking to them people. We want to know what he said. We can clear all this up.
Who's that, Chuck? That's Deuce. Yo, why is PCK always talking to me? We in the street. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Every time he does this, it's a PC move.
Always notice how Porky reacts when Deuce questions him. He can't stand it. He cuts him off, yells.
So that's a PC move, but you coming on here to talk about J. Prince and Big U and Jim Jones and Jay Diggs and anybody else that you believe you got beef with isn't PC move. Make it make sense, bro. This shit is, yeah, and this is the shit that them niggas on the 137 EBT side, 137 informant side, this is the type of shit they let them get away with. Let's go.
Over him or accuses him of PCing for talking to him on a social platform. But when it comes to DZ from SBGB-TV, it's a whole different story. Porky gives him content and plays along.
Oh, what's up, homie?
Okay, yeah, as long as it's Wack100, because if it's somebody else, we're not doing that.
Hey, listen, we're not doing that. Listen to me. Hey, listen to me. This real shit, right? We always know what we're doing, right? We always know what we're doing. And believe it or not, right? We are the most supported people of our people on the internet, right? It's a lot we can do. Remember, I'm an industry guy. I'm tied in the labels. I'm tied in the YouTube, right? So what I'm telling you, brother, is like, I called in to you intentionally because I saw you was building. I didn't have to do that. People pay me to do that. I did it. I said, so let me call in and give them the content. We always know what we're doing. And I'm saying that to say this. At some point, bro, you run your content, but you got to have some type of reserve when you're running it. Because remember, it's our content. You get what I'm saying? And then,
our content.
Okay, so doing these type of things, right? There's certain things that, especially when it comes to me as a public figure, right? I own me. You right? I haven't given you a verbal or signed anything, right? So what I'm saying is, as a brother, when I'm talking as a brother, fuck to people. When a brother is calling in to help you, because I'm giving you notice the content I gave you, you've been able to chop that shit up and run with it for about a month now, a couple weeks. Really? A month. Right? At least, right? But it gotta come to some point, bro, to where it's just not like an attack thing. Because then at that point in time, listen to me, you as a brother, I'm a businessman. Right? At that point in
Seen
time,
the victim in him.
just from friend to foe. I called in as a friend. No matter what our back and forth was, I chose to stay on the phone. I know, I've been doing this social media shit forever. I know what I'm doing. If I don't fuck with you, I'll never say a word to you. I won't even utter your name. If you see a lot of people, I ignore them. I won't say their name, because the minute I say something to them, I have a conversation with them, it helps still. You get what I'm saying? I know that. I know what I'm doing. If I don't fuck with you, I'll never say a word to you. I won't even utter your name. If you see a lot of people, I ignore them. I won't say their name, because the minute I say something to them, I have a conversation with them, it helps still. You get what I'm saying? I know that. So I'm telling you, brother to brother, run your content.
Damu Kiwe Conversation. He like Deezy. He don't strike Deezy page.
Content. Gave you content.
He give him content. I gave you
You have
content.
nothing to talk about. It's established. Chuck, this is what you call a PC move. Bro, stop talking. Why you keep warning the people? Leave our shit in the street.
Skechers has the
Funky Roll 4 playing brains.
It's a hands-free holiday with Skechers.
Juvie, Funky Roll 4 play is crazy, nigga.
Listen, every time you do this, you saying fuck your neighborhood because you on some PC shit. It's in the street, bro. Leave it where it's at. Man, you don't talk like this. We leave it in the street, in the darkness. Why is everywhere? I'm not in the street, screaming. Not in the street. Stop it.
Dulo.
Yeah, the streets is crazy.
Cause you don't hang in the porch in the garage. Remember, weird ass niggas. Stop faking. Yeah, stop faking.
You making Food Town Brim look bad right now.
I'm one of the greatest things that ever came from that.
Food Town Brims, y'all know when it's street business and it's up to the disrespect level of me and him, he ain't supposed to do this shit. It's a PC move. I'm gonna mute up, Chuck. When he done doing the PC shit, I'll holler at you. Well, I didn't hear you when he done.
Well, I didn't say nothing about you. I asked you about the statement that you made.
Is
if
that
you
Lou from the
waive your Miranda rights, that means that there's a statement in audio. You need to go get that and prove you ain't CS2 back. That got nothing to do with me and you. That's you trying to clear your name. Don't bring the police. The police can't vouch to say that you're not working with the police.
You got Fruittown Brim looking bad right now, bro. We in the streets. You got bro. Stop pissing. Don't talk to me on no open platform. You got Fruittown Brim looking
Style
bad.
him out. Style him out.
I'm gonna mute up again, bro.
What's that got to do with your paperwork? Bring the paperwork and the statement that you made to the task force and the FBI on the Main Street case and the Tupac and Biggie murder and clear your name. You say that the truth can never be considered.
Hey Chuck, you know what would be funny, right? This would be funny. I'm talking about it's when people say dumbass shit. It makes them look dumb. Chuck, I was in the penitentiary from 1993 to 1999. When was Tupac and Biggie killed, Chuck?
96, right? 96.
96, 97, right? Yeah. I'll mute up. But I gave a statement on him. I'll mute up.
Let's make sure Wack knows that he ain't fooling nobody. Hey, Wack, the Tupac and Biggie murder are still unsolved. That means it's still being investigated right now. We can show plenty of people who were in jail during the time of the murders, who gave statements about the murder. You ever heard of a jailhouse informant? You ever heard about Kenneth Bo Agnew? What about Waymond Anderson? Marion Knight and Studderbocks were both suspects in the murder.
I don't know.
And you were around both of them during the time investigations were taking place. So you could have very easily been giving the police information you obtained while being around them.
I say you gave a statement to the task force that was investigating that. Greg Cadence, and then the other officer that said you was arrested.
Well, first of all, there were no arrests made other than Cash Jones.
Chuck, if I'm in the penitentiary from 1993 to 1999, what the fuck could I give a statement on, Chuck?
Listen, bro, you admitted that Greg Cadence, that you went to
the 64.
Chuckawalla.
You are saying some of the dumbest shit.
With Death Row, though, like in
2001. 2001.
Yeah, he was telling Enroy.
2001. Okay. Here's the guy, he don't know because he wasn't around. Stop making the Brims look bad, bro. Leave our shit in the street. It's already up.
In solitary.
Chill out. Leave it in Madison with us. You in Madison with us. Stop talking to me, bro. Why are you talking to me when it's on? It's doing a PC move.
Yeah, we knew we were close to missing.
He said that because he knew he was safe.
Hey,
you in Madison, Wisconsin, dude. You in Madison, Wisconsin. I'm not afraid of you.
hey, you know what's crazy? For the record, the FBI have never contacted me by my phone on whether or not I felt my life was in danger.
Stop spinning, stop deflecting. When is you going to bring
you to provide the paperwork?
From the 60s.
I don't have no paperwork. I don't have paperwork. I was never arrested, question nothing. I don't have paperwork. I was never arrested, question nothing. I don't have paperwork. I was never arrested, question nothing.
I was never arrested, question, or nothing. See, this nigga ain't as smart as he claimed to be. See, this is why last night that other stuff was scrubbed from YouTube. Remember, I hit the link. Teasy Money Gumby been sitting with CS2 back on the podcast and all type of shit. So last night I was talking about how he scrubbed some shit. Hold on, we gon' hold on to your love.
Anything
you got to scrub on. Hold on. This nigga been scrubbing the net. You know what I'm saying? Scrub on.
Put the Dawn on it. Done in the internet.
This nigga is so stupid. He didn't think that I already had it on the internet. He found one, but he didn't find the other one. So let me see. We're going to close this one up. 70% of y'all saying Gumby is West snitching. We're going to close that out. All right. Then we got that one. We can leave that one there. That was a lie. They said, okay, here we go. I told y'all I had it. Shout out my guys. Smoked Out TV. You know what I'm saying? No Cap Network. Boom.
Sell. But it don't stop there. We got Duse M's chopping it up with Debbie, the Wheeler County clerk,
and she breaking down how the case got dismissed.
We got to fast forward it a little bit.
State urges the court should deny the defendants.
I think this is
along with
it.
several clips.
Damn, I want to play that too. We'll play that
Felon
tomorrow.
plus firearm.
We'll go back on that Texas case tomorrow. With him talking about his whole thing. Damn, the three.
Brody Alex. Crip, not a blood, a crip.
Softly.
Back up. As court of law, so.
It's on this video, I'm sure.
Yeah.
In
here for the whole.
Say what you said. If you
Shout out Stand on the Media. Damn, bro, this is crazy. I know I found it because he just said he never made a statement, right? To the task force.
Right. But
bear with me.
So that doesn't include the 67th floor.
Asian provocateur.
Exactly, bro. That's exactly the statement that I'm going for. Bro, I just sent it because I just refound it.
Time 18. That nigga they gonna have that the state therefore ordered that.
All right, so let's just talk about the Texas case.
Vibe.
It must not have been on there. Maybe it's on that other video. Maybe I'm tripping. My bad. Let's go to that other video that we was watching. Must have been on that one because those was the only two videos that I had saved. And I'm quite sure that I made sure I wanted to hold them accountable for lying. Let's go. Did y'all just hear him say, I don't have paperwork. I was never arrested, lie, questioned, or... Oh, yeah, this is it. Nothing. He said he was never questioned. Hey, there's only one more thing we need from this video, and then we finna cook.
Wack just claimed he has no paperwork because he was never arrested or even questioned.
To start a podcast with Riverside, all you need is a concept and a way to record it. Here's how.
But you guys heard it straight from former Los Angeles Sheriff Michael Cowett. The only person who got arrested was Porky. Reggie and John deleted the clip, so don't bother looking for it on YouTube. Porky swore up and down that he was never brought in for questioning. Remember that.
And so you to provide the paperwork. PKY, Lil Wack, Wack100,
or the Wack boy, or the Wack boy, or the Wack boy.
Put that on Fruitown Grim. Put that on Fruitown Grim.
On Fruitown
Put that on Fruitown Grim.
Two back. On
your dead homie.
You CS2 back, aka the
I'm gonna go get to work.
All right, guys.
Now I'm gonna go
now
get
that we've
to work.
heard all that, and we've heard Porky himself.
That's all we needed. He said he was never questioned, right? He said there is no paperwork. He was never questioned, right? And then just for y'all, so y'all know, if Wack don't sign the motion to unseal, 39% said, I know he's CS2 back. 7% say he started working in Wheeler, Texas. If he don't sign the motion to unseal, he's finally exposed, 6%. And then 49%, almost half of y'all said, if he don't sign, it's all of the above. That's a fact. So let's get to this real quick. He says, he said he was never questioned. Oh, this is the nastiest word ever right here. See, when you get, you gotta line this nigga chin up like, put that, and just knock blood out. The nigga just, he talks so much. But see, I get him off balance. You know what I'm saying? I'm that nigga kryptonite. You know what I'm saying? So let's blow this up real quick. Can y'all see? Can y'all see what that is? That's from Detective Greg Caton, the same cop that he brought to the thing, who admits that that's Wack on that wiretap. who admits that the paperwork says CS2 back. So I get in his inbox on Facebook Messenger, and I say, I'm trying to locate the investigative report on your interview of Cash Jones and the audio or video recording thereof. How can I obtain that? I don't think it would be available, Lamonte. I said, well, I don't think they would destroy evidence of an ongoing investigation. He waived his Miranda rights, so there has to be documentation of that. And any statement pertaining to the investigation, pertinent or non-pertinent, would not be destroyed. That's what I put inside that that motion to unseal. So Greg Caden says, I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm saying it would be hard to get your hands on it. I said, as a citizen, don't I have right to access such public records? Not necessarily. I said the only way that we the people wouldn't have a right to access public records is if those records contain confidential information. Even then, I should be able to get a redacted version. He said, or if it's related to an open homicide case. Do y'all get that? I contacted this detective that Wack admits that he talked to on the 60th floor. This detective who admits that he talked to Wack100 at Wack100's defense counsel's office. So this dude that done talked to Wack twice is the same detective that Wack100 brought to Clubhouse to validate to the streets that he's not working and informing to this detective. Make it make sense. And I asked him about the statement that Wack admits that he gave, that he's not denying that he gave. And he said, I wouldn't be able to get it if it's related to an open homicide case. The open homicide case is the same open homicide case that the Joint Task Force was investigating. And that's the unaliving of Christopher Wallace. This goes back directly to what we watched in the other video where Stutterbox said,
well-being isn't about big goals. It's about the small, conscious.
He had to give him some. So there go proof right there that he made a statement. Brennan. Right? And then we're going to play the audios that he got scrubbed. Right? Movie with the Hollywood effects. So that's all the Greg Caden stuff on here. Go boom right there. This is what they scrubbed last night. I was talking about. It's only 17th floor. That nigga's heart was in his stomach. Nigga, that nigga was scared as a motherfucker. It felt like it was going up 60th floor. So let's go.
Second thing they had against me.
Oh, that's the second thing. Let's go to the first.
Wiretap. This is why I know when I hear certain wiretaps was conspiracy, how they get you.
No, we finna back this up like they Juvenile. Hold on.
Yeah. Office, they would see a picture of me, him, Suge, the truck, and they pulled the nigga over, and all he had was magazines in the back.
Yeah.
Uncle Jerome is Stutterbox, and the nigga in the truck is Wack. That really happened.
Man.
It's a book, actually, nigga. Look. PTR. It's a book called Murder Rap by Greg Caden. So you go to the chapter called Stutterbox. You're gonna see a picture of me, him, Suge, the police that all these snitches work for. When he retired, he exposed them all. Keefe, Deep, and Compton, Crip. He exposed all his informants. So that's the picture in the book in my PTR. That's that one. That's that my brother. Me, Suge, and Stutterbox to the left. Right?
Yeah.
So if you go to the chapter called Stutterbox, they gonna break down everything he did. And like, yeah, out of nowhere, he came in, gave us this man's name, told us he had a trucking company. If you want to get the sugar, you got to go through him. He moving cocaine and dope from here to there. They spending $300,000-$400,000, nigga, with wires, tracking devices, all kind of shit. They came into my crib.
You chilling with the answer?
I lost a dog that day. My dog Wack100, one of my bulls. When they hit the back gate, he locked on the nigga. They had to shoot the nigga like 7-8 times.
Man.
Kill him. He came in, cuffed my wife. It was like 40 agents, my nigga. And couldn't find shit. Had to walk up out of here. He sent them. He had them on me. They thought they was going to find something in the house. He didn't find nothing. I still didn't know what time it was. Let me tell you what I knew what time it was. So when they come in, they hit my home office. They was searching about 18 minutes. When they got to the home office, dude called the search off. Because one of the reasons why they went in front of the judge, they filed some shit called living beyond my means. Which
living beyond his means. This is crazy, bro. That's not a charge, bro. That's not a charge. Now, you could get living beyond your means.
Parents of children who play Roblox.
Damn, Damu Kiwe.
If your child was sexually exploited,
YouTubers clip this, man. They don't want this out. Clip this. Clip that. Clip that.
Make sure y'all clip this.
Reported their probable cause along with their confidential informant that they paying. He's a reliable source. So they watching the lifestyle. So when he come into the crib and he hit the home office, he sees, well, actually, let me rewind. On paper, Cash Jones make $30,000-$40,000 a year. That's it. As a Social Security number, I don't make no money. So they looking at everything and they like, this don't add up. But what they failed to do was run everything. So when they hit that home office and they seen all these different corporations and they seen these cars under this corporation, these houses under this corporation, this under this, he then knew everything was justified on my side, right? Because like even today, I haven't had a personal bank account 15, 16 years. Everything I do is up under a corp. I don't give a when I get gas, it's up under a corp. Whatever I do is up under a corporation. So they take my files, uncuff my wife. They take her, she had 2 guns, legal guns in her.
Remember that he said they took his files from his office. So they're looking at paperwork, more than likely paperwork of the cars that he was transporting from the border to the Pacific Northwest, because he was allegedly transporting cars that were tagged with Tanisha Swan. So pay attention to that too. But they also said that he talked to the Creole bitch about the 5 keys, and that I think they got him on wiretap for that. There's a whole lot going on. And then the guns. He just said a couple guns that was in his wife's name. But if you listen to Detective Greg Caden, when he went on Clubhouse, he said, well, and we didn't find nothing but a old raggedy gun that was in, I think, your wife's father's name.
Even today, I haven't had a personal bank account 15, 16 years. Everything I do is up under a corp. I don't give a when I get gas, it's up under a corp. Whatever I do is I'm operating up under a corporation.
Okay, Fantasy
so they
Bandy.
take my files, uncuff my wife. They
Fantasy
take her, she
Bandy
got
got
2
it.
guns, legal guns in her name in the crib. They take those. Call my attorney. We go down to the federal building off of Wilshire and Subpoena, whatever that shit
Clip
is
that.
down there. Now this one I knew what time it was. When I go up to the 50th or 60th floor, nigga, we come out the elevator, nigga, ain't nothing but FBI flak jackets walking around this. About 2 months, maybe about a month or 2 prior to this happening at my crib, Stutterbox invited me to this spot called Stevie's on the Strip, soul food restaurant. So when I get there, there's 2 females there.
Look,
2 females there, right?
He losing his voice thinking
Now,
about that
most
shit.
people move a certain way. I'm really an eyeball type of nigga. Wack don't do, I ain't off into. So when I get there, it's him, it's two chicks at the table. I sit at the table. What up, Box? What you need me for? Oh man, nigga, just get you out the house, nigga, hang out a little bit. Two women, two of my homegirls, this, that, and other. I said, oh, okay, yeah, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? About 5 minutes, he said, I'm finna go to the bathroom. When he go to the bathroom, the chick start popping. She telling me she from New Orleans. She came out here to meet with this nigga, this bitch ass nigga, and answer his phone. She come out here every month to buy 5 keys, all this shit, right? So when she talking, I'm looking at the bitch, right? Bitch bad. So when Box come back, I tell him I gotta go to the bathroom. So I make my way to the bathroom. Instead of making the left, I make a hard right to valet. I get on up out of there.
You chilling with the answer?
Right? When I got to the 60th floor, T-Money.
60th floor.
Guess who I saw the FBI flak jacket? The bitch.
That's crazy.
Right? So I say, damn, that's the same bitch. So by now my antennas go up. I'm like, damn. I'm saying this nigga Box with a fed and don't even know it. This one I still ain't know what time it is, right? So we get into
lying.
They got like 7, 8 feds, whoever they little leader is, whatever y'all call him. I'm sitting down, me and my attorney going crazy. We fighting the loss through the rap.
There's 7, 8 feds up there. Greg Caden and him. Remember, when I'm confronting Wack100, he says he never made a statement. Now let's go.
Y'all embarrassed my client. He lives in a gated community. He can't live there anymore.
Please stop using ChatGPT and Canva.
Damu Kiwe Conversation.
He's filing complaints against him because you guys came the way you came. His neighbors are frowning upon him. All this shit. We playing for the bag, right? So, dude says, "Well, we still got your client on 2 different situations." He like, "Is that right? We'll put him on the table. We walking out of here, right?" So, first situation, he said, "Well, we found firearms in the house. He's an ex-convict felon. He can't be around firearms, right?" So I stopped my attorney. I said, "Well, you ain't found no firearms in my house."
So he stops his attorney from talking and makes a statement to the federal task force. You ain't found no firearms in my house. Listen.
He said, "Yes, we did. These firearms and such and such." I said, "Well, I ain't never seen them firearms in my life." He said, "Well, they registered to your wife." I said, "Well, what they got to do with me?" He said, "Well, that's your wife." I said, "Okay, well, what they got?"
So you get to the FBI headquarters building, you get up to the top. First, you see the bitch. If y'all don't know the bitch that we talking about, in the movie, she was depicted as the one who said Alonzo Zo Scott. She looked good in the movie. So I can imagine how bad she was looking. Said Louisiana Creole thing, FBI bra. I can imagine how bad that bitch was. That's probably why they got him. So niggas would be like, man, even if I don't sell dope, nigga, like, wait, you looking for what? Oh man, don't even trip. I know some niggas that know some niggas. We gonna get you right. You got how much money? You know what I'm saying? And the nigga might not even sell no dope. Nigga just trying to give her whatever she need, thinking that he's gonna be in her good graces to bang that back in, give her some back shots. You know what I'm saying? And CS2 back, freaking blood. Oh man, that nigga, he wasn't finna pass that opportunity. But you see her, she got on the FBI flap jacket. They got your files if you believe that they took the files out of his office. Then they saying that you're an ex-felon because they found multiple guns in the house and you're telling on your wife. You saying they was kids, right? Let's go.
To do with me. He said, "Well, you live in a home." I said, "You can't prove I live in that home." Right? What, you got some cars that's registered to a corporation? Matter of fact, I said, "Can I go in my back pocket?" I pull my wallet out. I slide my wallet. What's this? That's where I live. I've been a resident of Oklahoma since 2003.
I've been a resident of Oklahoma since 2003. So you've been a resident of Oklahoma since 2003. Like, we don't think the feds cross all their T's and dot all their I's, right? But if you check out the lawsuit against Media Lab, it says that Cash Jones is a resident of Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? So how do you figure that? I mean, you could be a resident of all of them, but that just means you own property in all of them. So that's easier for the feds to say, well, yeah, you do live in Oklahoma and you live here too. Maybe we need to search those Oklahoma houses also, right? Hold on, I'm looking for it because I'm quite sure that I clipped that part where it says that he that he's a resident of Los Angeles. That's how they get jurisdiction. They have to first establish residence. So if your attorneys are conceding to have a Los Angeles residence on this case, how the feds wasn't able to prove that you had residence to have jurisdiction on that gun case? You know what I'm saying? But that's another issue for another time. But that's a damn lie. Let's go.
Which one you gonna put me in various states, right? I said, you see that? Commercial driver's license. I'm a truck driver. So you putting some guns on me that's in a California residence, but yet I pay Oklahoma state taxes? Help me understand it. Let that go. Second thing they had against me, they press play, wiretap. This is why I know when I hear certain wiretaps was conspiracy, how they.
So if they said Greg Caden tried to lie to me and say, well, at the end, well, Wack didn't tell us nothing about nothing, right? But these is all the conversation Wack is saying he's having in a conference room at FBI headquarters. So the question comes now, why is Greg Caden lying for Wack100? Why is Greg Caden protecting?
This is where data gets loud. Join the data fam at Tableau Con.
Let's go. Wack100. Because they flipped Wack100 into an asset. Darren Dupree and Wack100, they seen him. Once they searched him, they got everything. He got up out of there, bailed out or whatever he had to do. And he got with his lawyer, and his lawyer and Reggie probably set up a meeting for him to go talk to the feds. He went to the FBI headquarters 2 days later on a Sunday to this upper conference room where there's no one but FBI flapjackets. And he says there's 7 or 8 FBI agents and their leader being Greg Caden, right? Who was a deputized FBI agent at the time. And he's with his lawyer and they're in this interrogation room. He said a conference room, but it was an interrogation room, but a conference room is where you converse anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you get up here and they're telling you, look, this is what we got. They're telling your lawyer, we still got you on these guns. We found in your house, you're an ex-felon. We still got you on this wiretap. And you mean to tell me that you had a trap in FBI headquarters and came out on top from them booking? That's what you want us to believe?
Get you. They got me on the phone. Said, yeah. All right, what you got? Said, we got a special move.
They got him on the phone, and then he argues what he was talking about on the phone call. Oh, I was talking about moving cars. You think the feds missed that bullet? You think they didn't cross all their T's and dot all of their I's before they came and got you for the wiretap? Before they raided for the burner? That defies how the feds move. The feds don't move on impulse. They move when they got you. So your movement up to go talk to them was their opportunity to give you a chance to tell them everything you know and work that case off. They're going to confront you and give you the opportunity to tell them something they want to hear. You don't believe me? We'll let Greg Caden tell you when he first was brought to Clubhouse. Dumbass, rat-ass nigga. This is how you break it down. Watch this. They confront you and give you an opportunity to tell them what they want to hear. Tell them something. Why? Because they got you on the wiretap. Because they got you as an ex-felon with a gun. Because they got leverage because Kim was in handcuffs, that they going to take Kim to jail. She was a probation officer working in the penitentiary. She could lose her job for aiding and abetting a felon in possession of a firearm. They got all this leverage over you. So when you come up there, you say you don't know what you went for, that you went to go get some files that they took from your house, some paperwork. But we're going to let Greg Caden tell y'all what it was really about.
Yeah, so I remember that day, and you came down there, and we basically just confronted you on the allegations and, you know, explained to you why we were doing what we were doing, giving you the opportunity, you know, with the hopes that you would know something that could help us out.
We confronted you. Wack said they said that he was living beyond his means. Wack said that they said they got him on wiretap. Wack said that they told him he was an ex-felon. This is the confront. This is what he's there for. Nigga, we got you on this. Nigga, we got you on this. Oh, them your wife guns? Yeah, them your wife guns. She's going to go down for him. So what you got for us? Hoping that you told us something. So you went down there to talk.
You know, with the hopes that you would know something that could help us out.
With the thoughts that you would confront you with the thoughts that you would know something that would help us out.
Turned out you really didn't have any information that was beneficial to what we were pursuing.
So that's enough of that. They got him on the guns. They got him on the wiretap, and he talked. So he lied. He put that on Pyru that he ain't never made a statement to the things. Greg Caden admitted that there was a statement, but it was going to be hard for me to get it. And then right here, we hear him himself admit he made statements explaining that the guns ain't his. He's an Oklahoma resident. They're his wife's. Then he also is explaining to them that he was calling to move some cars. He had trial on the 60th floor of the FBI headquarters on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? But one other thing, because we finna get up out of here. It's been long enough, right? Wack100 been told y'all, right?
Right.
And I hope y'all understand.
Very intelligent. You will stand you to hear this shit. And I hopefully one day you won't hear my voice ringing out in your mind when you're in a bad situation. Monte, look, bro, you sound like you very intelligent. You a stand-up nigga, and you got what it take to move the way you want to move. Everybody can't do that. Some niggas take orders and get told what to do, and that's just their destiny. Yeah. Some niggas is the wolf, my nigga. And if you watch all these gangster movies that we fucking praise, every last one of these motherfuckers made up their own rules when they wanted to. They sick the police on their enemies. This is crazy how niggas like, it's real shit.
And the reason that he mentioned that, this is the first time I had a conversation with Wack100. He was trying to recruit me. And he told me then, they sick the police on the enemy. That stuck
police
with me.
On their enemies. This is crazy how niggas like, it's real shit. Yo, we go, our police on payroll, yo, go over there and arrest them niggas. They running this shit over here. every last one of these movies, these gangster movies.
He believes that that's what being a gangster is. Sicking the police on your enemies. He's trying to be like he's in the Italian mob or something. But you know what? In this case, he really fucked up. So Big U. If the prosecutors or the defense were able to prove that confidential victim number 1, Dale Morrison, was paid by Wack100, the way that Gumby saying that he got Dale Morrison admitting that on audio, if Wack paid Dale Morrison to falsely implicate Big U in extortion and robbery, it would be extremely damaging to the government's case and could fundamentally change the outcome of the trial. 1, witness credibility would be destroyed. Federal cases, especially RICO-style prosecution, often lean heavily on cooperating witnesses and confidential victims. If evidence shows a witness accepted money to lie, coordinated testimony with a rival of Big U, and fabricated allegations, then that witness becomes impeachable to the core. Jury can be instructed to view the witness as unreliable or corrupt. Defense can argue the witness testimony is perjury, motivated by profit. Once a key witness collapses, everything built on their statements becomes suspect. Under Brady and Giglio violations, prosecution risks under Brady versus Maryland and Giglio versus the U.S., prosecutors must disclose any payments, any promises, any benefits, any impeachment evidence. If prosecutors knew or should have known about the payment and failed to disclose it, possible consequences: suppression of Dale Morrison's testimony, meaning all the information that they gathered from Dale Morrison is inadmissible in a court and before a jury. He would never testify. Mistrial, dismissal of counts, reversal on appeal if conviction already happened. This can turn into a case-ending constitutional violation. Fruit of the poisonous tree doctrine. If Dale Morrison's statements were used to obtain wiretaps, which they were, secure search warrants, which they were, justify arrests, which they were, and identify other witnesses, which they did, and those statements are shown to be fabricated, then all derivative evidence may be challenged. That means more evidence gets suppressed, the entire investigative branches collapse. This is often fatal in conspiracy and RICO prosecutions. Extortion and robbery counts could be dismissed. If Morrison is the primary source linking Big U to specific extortion acts, robbery events, and victim narratives, and that source is corrupted, prosecutors may lose the ability to prove predicate acts, pattern of racketeering activity. Without predicate acts, the RICO structure fails. Defense can argue a framed narrative. Payments by a rival supports a powerful defense theory. Big U was targeted through a manufactured narrative designed by enemies, not evidence. This opened doors to third-party culpability arguments. Third-party culpability arguments. Selective prosecution claims. Government reliance on tainted informants. Juries are highly sensitive to set up stories backed by proof. Possible new criminal exposure for others. If proven, Dale Morrison can get perjury, false statements, and obstruction. Anyone who arranged the payment, Wack100, can get conspiracy and obstruction. If Wack100 directly paid, potential federal obstruction and witness tampering charges. That flips the case dynamics. Realistic outcomes if proof is strong. Best case for Big U, dismissal of key counts, suppression of evidence, possible full dismissal, and acquittal. Worst case for the prosecution, case becomes unsalvageable. And in middle ground, prosecutors attempt to proceed only on evidence unrelated to Morrison, if any exists. The bottom line, if credible proof shows Dale Morrison was paid to falsely implicate Big U, it undermines witness credibility, triggers constitutional violations, threatens predicate acts, weakens or collapses the RICO theory, and can lead to dismissals or acquittals. In federal court, corrupted witnesses don't just hurt a case, they can kill it. Now, if it gets proven that Wack100 paid or arranged payment to a witness to falsely implicate someone in a federal case, he would face serious criminal exposure under multiple federal and possibly state statutes. 1. Federal witness tampering under 18 U.S.C. subsection 1512. It is a felony to corruptly persuade a person, offer money or anything of value, influence testimony in an official proceeding. The penalty, up to 20 years in federal prison. Ain't CS too bad. Let me tell you something. Roll your shit up in a little marina and go to the center and tell them you can't live here no more. 20 years for federal witness tampering. If Gumby really has that, if Gumby has that audio in his phone, Big U lawyers are about to subpoena the record. If he has that phone call with Dale Morrison, proving that Dale Morrison said that, obstruction of justice under 18 U.S.C. subsection 1503 and section 1519, which applies if someone interferes with the due administration of justice, causes false information to be presented to investigators or court, paying for false accusation squarely fits. The penalty, up to 20 years in federal prison. We up to 40 years. Conspiracy, 18 U.S.C. 371. If Wack100 coordinated with others, middlemen, the witness, or additional parties, an agreement to commit an illegal act, overt act in furtherance, that alone creates a conspiracy charge. Penalty, up to 5 years, separate from the underlying crime. So we're at 45 years Wack100 will be facing if they find that audio in Gumby phone. 4, subordination of perjury under 18 U.S.C. subsection 1622. If he knowingly induced someone to lie under oath, penalty up to 5 years per count. We up to, depending on how many lies he told, we already over 50 years for CS2 back. Aiding and abetting under 18 U.S.C. subsection 2, even if he didn't directly hand over money, financing, directing, facilitating, all make him legally responsible as a principal. 6, possible RICO exposure. If prosecutors argue a pattern of obstructive acts, leaking the audio, him and 600, leaking the audio of RW, brother and sister, that was obstructive act. Leaking the audio of the FBI call in Texas, those were obstructive acts. Enterprise-style coordination. Oh, Molly Mall. His brother, someone else, running narratives he directed. Multiple participants. He could theoretically be added to a racketeering conspiracy. Penalty up to 20 years or life if tied to certain predicates. Oh my God. Wack100. We over 75 years to life right now. State charges could also apply as far as bribery, witness intimidation, conspiracy, accessory liability, civil liability also. The wrongfully accused party, Big U, could sue for defamation, malicious prosecution, intentional infliction of emotional distress. That means money damages. Don't play with my money. What prosecutors would need to prove, not rumors, but evidence, such as financial records. Oh, we gonna subpoena them. Text message, DMs, and emails, recorded conversations, witness testimony, corroborated by documents, admissions. Once corroboration exists, case becomes very strong. If proven true, Wack100 would face major federal felony exposure that could realistically result in decades of prison time, along with civil lawsuits and reputational collapse. This wouldn't be a slap on the wrist situation. It would be treated as an attack on the integrity of the justice system, one of the most aggressively prosecuted categories of federal crime. They said, if he has that tape from OG Gumby, that audio, Big U will be coming home, and Wack100 could be going to jail for decades and even life. God is good. God is good. See, whatever energy you put out into the universe is the energy that you gonna reciprocate. If the feds listening to podcasts, then all this gonna get Big U back on the street. Free Big U. Hey man, and we been his voice thanks to y'all. The only ones consistently pushing and pressing. Free Big U. Exactly. Be flabbergasted when someone put out you done snitched on yourself while telling on them. Nigga got diarrhea of the mouth, ain't he? Yeah. Salute Lou and the Renegade. Deuce, this is the snitching we get to know about. What about all that goes unnoticed? Man, Jason High, that's the scary part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
That's the scariest part. OG Dummy, a.k.a. Gino Brown. Facts, correct, because the bus plugged up. The Hoovers finna have a RICO. Bro, didn't I call that about a couple months ago. I said, bro, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. But it seemed like this what Hoover Gumby was on. Bro, Andre Taylor and Mike Tyson wasn't even in high power in Vegas jail. Damn. Why do Gumby still be talking to Monster if he knows he's telling? Damn, wait. Who is Monster? Oh, you talking about Monster, Dale Morrison.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Why Gino Brown wait until he got a gun case now to say something? Yeah, he was
Yeah, that's how I was about to touch on that right there.
Go ahead.
Like, why in the hell? Like I said last time, it was all good just a few weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? And now y'all knew that this fuck nigga had all this bullshit going on, and y'all didn't turn it over. I'm baffled by this shit because it's crazy how they keep this information that could have helped Big U in the first place, but now ain't getting wrapped up in that bullshit. But yet y'all hold that shit in like it's a fucking treasure trove and shit, while man's motherfucking freedom is hanging in jeopardy. This shit is diabolical. Diabolical. And for the fact of the matter, not only this man said, "Oh yeah, Wack paid Dale to snitch on him," you turn around and turn over and basically indict yourself, basically, because you just fuck around and talk about crimes and events and all this shit, and then the alleged situation with Big U, and now, oh, I'm mad at Wack. Oh, I'm gonna tell him everything. Oh, I'm mad at Wack. Oh, Wack got me locked up. Oh, this, that, and the other. I don't fucking get it, Deuce. Why, man? If you stand on your 10 like the fuck you say you do, why in the fuck would you keep some information like that can free that fucking man? That shit hit different.
Yeah, that's a whole nother. Hey, we might have to do tomorrow. That might be one video we gonna do. We gonna have to do a whole video on OG Gumby, Hoover Gumby, on whether he filed. Because if you file, he said it himself. He said all them niggas that's hanging around that bust ass, snitch ass nigga is busters by proximity. But he didn't use the word proximity. He tried to make up another word.
Fourth word. That shit.
By proximation, right? Proximation, I'm not familiar with that term, but what he meant was proximity. So if you're saying that those that still fuck with him, knowing he fouled, is fouled by proximity, then he's not excluded. You're also fouled by proximity because you knew this, you hid this, and you kept it as a secret until you went to jail and got a gun case. Gumby did snitch. I don't think he understand what he did. He was just talking his shit. He even mentioned he was going to put in the work. He talked too much. Listen, talking too much is snitching. Whether he mad, well, I didn't know I was telling them Duse M shot that nigga. I just was talking my shit. Salute to the minds, the chat, Pampero Furpo. Salute Porky the Pig Patty. Yeah, bro, this is nasty work. Fam West, what's up, Active Chuck? Salute Black Kings. Listen, bro, this right here, Wack100 has exposure to federal prison, decades. If Gumby is not lying about having that audio, because I already talked to the private investigator and the Lord gave it to the Chris Sleeves. What up, bro? And he's gonna be hollering at the lawyers today. Listen, they're gonna subpoena the record. He just gave them probable cause. They don't even need his permission no more. If you have evidence of a crime and they submit that as a warrant to access his phone to see, because this is a crime. If it proves that happened, this is a crime, bro. You guys coordinated obstruction of justice.
Yeah.
And all kind of other crimes, right?
Right.
Federal witness tampering, obstruction of justice, conspiracy, subordination of perjury, aiding and abetting, possible RICO, if they prove that y'all was organized and did it, and nigga, all of those crimes would give them the based on what he just said, the permission to go through his phone. Deuce, you're the sole survivor. You're the only one went up against Wack and ain't in jail. Brick Baby, J Diggs, Big U go at Wack, and you're going to jail. Hey, Bay Gibson, you ain't lying, bro. Sole survivor.
And
he
then
definitely snitching on the phone tap. He admitted that Luz didn't get paid for no jumper, so he's self-snitched for free.
Yeah.
And he an OG, not a YN, so he know better. So he's snitching, and he know he's snitching. Fact, Gumby was spitting the facts, but he was talking way too motherfucking much. He telling on everybody, including his damn self. Damn, you ain't lying. Stat 720, salute. Police gonna lie on you so the streets can deal with you, right? The police gonna lie on you. Substance abuse, he said he never did drugs or drink. What was his substance? Sharon Blue, bang the like button. Oh man, the ninja years older than M3 and only went to jail a year before. Listen, if CS2 back was threatening crackhead Eddie last night, I mean not crackhead Eddie, Nina Boy last night for running my shit, then y'all need to go ahead and all the YouTubers and react to this live about this nigga getting ready to go to jail. Wack100 going to jail, nigga, and then y'all can just clip all the shit that I said and break that down.
Why your boy looks spooked? Why your boy? I say, God damn, what did he tell him?
Fake Muslim Eddie boy. Man, that nigga was threatening the shit out of Nina Boy. That nigga Nina Boy said all night the nigga was just doing it. Ride with me, Eddie and 600 real ones. Eddie and 600 real ones. So, hey, if Eddie is a real one, ride with me. Tell me this. If Eddie is a real one, why he ain't addressed the fact that he told on Tone from 111 Neighborhood Crep? Why he told us he never been to the feds, but he has a federal number. That's a real one to you? See, real is a subjective term. A nigga that keep it real don't have them type of secret. And 600 got a sealed file. Not one, but two. We cleared them on one. We know what that was about. The other one, he promised he was going to go get the paperwork to clear it, and he's yet to do it. So I don't know I know what type of nigga you is. You think them some real ones. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. Yeah, them motherfuckers.
Key 54, salute, man. Man, I'm so far behind. Clubhouse Crazy TV, salute. Man, look, man, we've already been in here 2 hours and 38 minutes. The least y'all can do is bang that like button. The Cash App is open. Let me see. Did anybody Cash App me before I leave so I can thank y'all, man? Damn, y'all don't got no love for a player, man. It's all right, man. I appreciate y'all hitting the like button, man. But on another note, tomorrow Gumby gonna get himself locked up for real if he don't stop talking. Nigga, the nigga already locked up.
Shit.
He in jail doing this stupid shit.
Answer his damn self.
If Big U is as big as they say he is, then I can't see him going to Las Vegas to knock off a youngster over a diss song. And we ain't even heard the diss song, bro. They ain't even heard it. They said in the indictment that they not even sure Big U heard the diss song. Wack the only nigga call himself street, but say he has spies watching people. If that ain't no cop shit, can't expose our key witnesses. Only person that lies more than the DA is Wack. Travis gets the comment of the night. Absolutely, Deuce. I definitely remember Big U saying that. Yeah, The U.S. attorney is a goddamn lie. Bro, that U.S. attorney might get fired, bro.
And
That
that's the same U.S. attorney talking about thanks to social media when they did the apprehension.
Man, listen, said thanks to social media, they ran with these whole narratives, bro. They put in there to the grand jury that Big U, the shit by Loose Cannon saying Big U robbed Rick Ross. I said, man, they just take anything and the grand jury believed that a possible crime happened. Lamonte, my wag for Big J 21 salute. They like, hell no. Listen, bro, what are y'all talking about? The fact that they went out there way to clear Wack and the Crip Cop shows everybody that they're working for them. That's a fact. They sang like Mariah. Yo, Deuce, 600 says that Big U told the police he shouldn't have ever worked for Eddie Boy. Is this in the paperwork of Big U's 91 case? Yes, it's in the paperwork. The police claim that Big U said that, bro. The one police officer said that Big U told him that. Big U said he never told the police that. So ultimately it comes down to you gonna take Big U word or you gonna take the police word. And Eddie Boy and 600 Ben showed us they gonna take the police word, especially 600. He tried out for the police twice. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we can understand why he take the police word. Where I grew up, where I grew up, 10 times out of 10, you don't believe no police over your homeboy. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, man.
Salute No Cap Network.
Timu Hightower, huh? That's crazy.
Timu Hightower from Police Academy.
Yeah.
How come everybody's singing? Deuce should interview this victim. Wait, what victim? I don't want to interview none of them victims. The Bay Area on the run at a young age, they had him out there bad. He tries to push shit on everybody that got more motion than he got. He a real life hater in the flesh. Yeah, he hate me, bro. He really do hate me. Y'all heard what he said? Well, Monte, you very intelligent. You's a wolf. That nigga was on my dick, nigga. Might be because a nigga confronted him. Nigga wasn't looking for no handouts. Nigga, bro, if I was one of them that just was looking for validation, seeking validation through others, then he could have had at me. If I was looking for a handout, then he could have had me. Bro, I'm gonna get mine one way or another, nigga. Right. Nigga, you not Jesus Christ to me, nigga. I gotta be my own Jesus Christ. Nah, who else gonna save you? Nah, he gonna get it. This page to a YouTuber. Make sure y'all get that thing. He tied to the police. Try to give him the Deuce package, and Deuce, nah. Hey, that nigga said, Wax gotta be undercover because he sure know what a PC move was, snitching, what's this, what's that. Deuce, why does nigga try to gaslight you? Because a lot of niggas look at this nigga and hold him in high regard because he's supposed to be a millionaire, because he's supposed to be smart. He's supposed to be a good businessman. He's supposed to be the big Pyru. Well, I'm from South Central LA, and I already know he ain't that as far as the Pyru shit. On top of that, I don't know what's in Southern Forest bank account, let alone what's in that nigga bank account. And if I did, it don't matter because what you eat don't make me shit. And all money ain't good money, bro. Nigga, the same way that he got it driving trucks, nigga, the brother could get it as a counselor, stack his money up, invest into a small business, and flip that. Or he could do like me. There's a million ways to get to a bag. So all money ain't good money. The niggas that he could manipulate and cater to their ego, he got them. If they seeking clout and believe he the clout, he can have it. But a nigga that got his own motion, a nigga that didn't have money, fell off, got more money, fell off, and got more money, is gonna have enough confidence that at the end of this tunnel, it's gonna be another bank account full of cash. You know what I'm saying? Wack is a pay the foreman. How you think he made his first million? Nigga totally ignore what you said, Deuce. You got Fruittown Brim looking bad right now, homie. That nigga is crazy. 50 more likes right now. Please, thank you, Renegade Duchess. You got the Fruittown Brims looking bad, homie. Nigga, I don't even gangbang no more, bro.
He
Right
was
now,
cooking his ass.
the Fruittown Brims is the most shining thing of all of the niggas on the internet. Duse M, raised up by them niggas in the 30s, the Fruittown Brim. Whoa, that little rat motherfucker, he was outsmarting all the Crips, outsmarting the Compton Pyrus, outsmarting the Pacoima Pyrus. Duse M ran circles around that nigga. You know what I'm saying? All this self-proclaimed tough guy shit, man, that tough guy shit ain't gonna get nobody nowhere, bro. I've been tough all my life. I'm tired of being tough. Them shoot programs. Blood can get everybody paperwork and interrogation video but his own. I seen him out of state taking pictures. He was supposed to fight Shannon and Cowboy, but he been taking beach pics. What crackhead Eddie gonna do? Crackhead Eddie, bro, stop talking tough too, bro, with your booty on your back. You know what I'm saying? That nigga got a booty on his back like Wack100. We got Shortstop in the Field podcast in here. Shout out to the Blue Ridge Mob. Hell nah, Eminem. Hey, what is he talking about? Renegade Duchess podcast. Shout out to Henny, man. You know what I'm saying? I see that Henny glass. I remember that the lady was straightforward. Whack a rat. Lied so much he can't keep his shit straight. He can't. Debbie does Dallas. Debbie from Brim. Does she not? Can we get 150 in the chat tonight? Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Never made a statement, but got every detective phone number stored in his phone. Get the fuck out of here. I talked to Dale. From Dale Dog to Dale Morrison. Nigga, that should have been the name of this lie. Kim has not even looked back at CS2 back. Y'all got to run some of that old Clubhouse content. People think on everybody on Clubhouse was rocking with Wack, but it was a lot of regular people standing up to him. Nah, it was not a lot of people. It was a few. It was a few. Included. Kim, don't look back at CS2. That's bored. Yep. For real, though, it wasn't that many, bro. Because if they was, I don't know where the fuck they was at. Because you had the UOD, then we had the Polo family, right? You had other people that was just stand-up people. I remember B. Moore. I remember who else used to who used to go out
used to pack his ass up. Blue from Detroit.
Oh, Detroit Blue used to wear that nigga ass out, nigga.
Salute to my brother, man.
Man, salute to Detroit Blue, bro. He was one of my favorite Clubhouse personalities, bro. Because that nigga, me and that nigga never bumped heads, not once. Nigga, never, ever, ever. That nigga from day one, me and that nigga clicked, but that nigga used to, because Wack have us blocked. We couldn't go in there. My whole team was blocked, right? He PC'd up on the app. And but Blue used to be able to catch him. He'll catch him in there with Money Train. He'll catch him up in there with T Money. And if Blue catch him, it's up and it's stuck, nigga. And he used to be on him. But yes, he is a conflict of interest to her. Let me see what everybody else is talking about. So everybody talking about, man, I'm so far behind. Man, let me go down here, man. Hit that like button. Wack not gonna call you not Eminem. Hell no. I agree. RL on Monday. She going up to lose. Wack went broke looking for revenge for what happened years ago in the Bay Area. I got a feeling the one who gonna blow CS2 back cover is R&B. Just a matter of time. I don't think
Clubhouse bets going on right now about that.
I don't think so, bro. I think it's already blown, bro. Do y'all understand not what this motherfucking paperwork said? This nigga met with the FBI. He had the DA said him and 600 didn't talk to the FBI about this case. That was a lie, nigga. There's nothing else you can do to prove that. Worse than that, especially with the DOJ under Trump, I wouldn't trust anything coming from the prosecutor's mouth. The DOJ reputation is tainted. I would most definitely use that angle that the DOJ is corrupt. Hey, Big Red 66, man, Big, you got action. That's why he know he's snitching. Oh, yeah, they own that nigga. That nigga getting flamed up. So tomorrow we go.
Clubhouse, that Clubhouse videos. There's so many I got, man. Do you know how long we've been on Clubhouse, bro? Do you know
4 years? I was on there today. I opened up a room today, the Damu Kiwe room.
Oh, man, I just slipped in there.
I'm perplexed with this Eddie boy, a self-proclaimed Muslim, but he's steadily talking street politics. Make it make sense. I wonder what the nation has to say about this type of activity. Man, that's a great point, bro. You know what I'm saying? The crazy part was he's a fake Muslim, so I brought it out of him. He's so upset with the facts that he said, and tiny draws always got talking got motherfuckers on them talking about little bro like my little bro don't fuck with men. Look, snag-a-tooth bitch nigga. He said nigga, called me a bitch, snag-a-tooth. Oh, I thought just can't. He was warming his panties about Eminem. Gotta give CS2 his props. He got Bloods, Brim, Perus, Hoovers, gangsters, neighborhoods, and Mexicans to put our differences to the side out of pure hate for his bitch ass. Blood a peacemaker.
That's a fact.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. But look, we out of here. Until the next time, y'all stay safe. Turn on them notifications. Tomorrow, we do got some content for y'all. Till then, Damu Kiwe Conversations.